Well, folks, you found it. The most unprofessional little podcast there ever was. Ain't much else to say. Just sit back, sip on some whiskey, and be entertained. Because the Whiskey Bros are about to make love to your ears.
Oh, with protection or no?
Now we're all fixed, so we don't need it no more.
Nope. Raw dogging it.
Yeah.
Not all of us.
How do we not have ear?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Not all of us either. Yeah, I will be soon. I'll be fixed soon.
Yeah. I'm also fixed.
Yeah. You're fixed?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, this keeps going.
Isn't it harder on females to get fixed?
No, it was amazing.
No, it was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Are you fixed?
I'm spayed and neutered, baby. Both.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we are
Maya.
all infertile, except for you.
Except for me. I am the only fertile myrtle here at the table.
Well, I was definitely fertile. I think they should have donated my uterus to science.
Interesting.
How do you know they didn't?
I could think about being pregnant and be pregnant. Yeah, it was amazing.
That you might have something divine going on over there.
I don't know. My children are pretty fucking great. So yeah, maybe.
Well, welcome to the show, ladies and listeners. Before we introduce you two, we have to give a shout out to our fan Wendell Wiggins for the shirts.
Oh,
he custom made some
Wendell.
shirts.
Man.
Yeah. You can't see them because you have a back on your chair. There we go.
Yeah, look
make
there. There it
paddling
is.
great
Yeah,
again.
There it is.
All right. All right.
So are we talking about spanking?
Yes,
we knew
are.
this
Okay,
would really resonate with y'all, and so he sent the shirts just in time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wendell.
It's a
great
note
material.
on the show because I know I could get into the weeds with you on. We'll see you about corporal punishment.
Well, there was a,
Let's not
I
start
think you'd
there.
be surprised.
Really?
it was the
Yeah.
name of
Did
the
you beat your
podcast,
kids?
wasn't
I'm not trying to raise assholes.
Okay, good.
I'll
All right.
send them to therapy later if they need it.
they could
Is that a
work that
tax
out.
write-off when you send your kids to yourself?
I don't know. I don't know much about taxes, as we know.
Well,
I need to file them to know.
There's your clean glass.
Oh yes.
With,
Okay.
with us tonight are the Meggins.
Yeah.
Hi.
Megan Nichols and Megan Golden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one of you has a pretty sweet nickname.
I'm Ponyboy.
We got to start off with that.
You want the genesis of Ponyboy?
Yeah.
Okay, so my maiden name is Golden,
Okay.
and there's this wonderful phrase called "Stay Golden, Ponyboy." That
Yeah.
comes
Why
up.
have I heard of that?
So you've probably heard of it in 2 movies. Oh, are we pitching whiskey while we?
Yeah,
do
you
this
keep
too?
going.
I want
You keep-
añejo.
Don't mind
Okay,
me.
she's
Añejo.
picking.
Hold on. No. There's a method for this real
Okay.
quick. But let's
Yeah.
figure out flesh out Ponyboy
What's
over
the
here.
Will Ferrell one? I don't see the fun movies.
Step Brothers.
Step
Yeah,
Brothers.
okay.
He is misquoting the famous Outsiders quote that's actually "Stay Gold,
Yeah.
Ponyboy."
And he says, "Stay
And he
golden."
says, "Stay golden, Ponyboy." And so to differentiate between the two of us, which I know it's really difficult to tell us apart in our small town, but
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, Stay Golden, that's Ponyboy," and then it just stuck.
I don't
Okay.
remember where we were, who said it first, but
Yeah.
it stuck.
Ponyboy stuck.
I love it.
Yeah. I wish it was a little bit more anarchist themed
Yeah.
or darker for you, but it's truly just
Maybe you can evolve into that character.
I'm really good at lying, so I could get there. By the end of this podcast, please ask me again where it comes from, and I'll
Okay.
give you a better
as
story.
as the alcohol gets consumed. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes.
guys are wonderful hosts, attentive.
Thank you.
You're they gave me a yellow belly upon arrival here. I know this is a
Souvenir
whiskey.
cups. I mean, you guys.
Yeah.
We aim to please.
No
leave
wonder
leave us a
you're
review
all married to amazing women.
Yeah.
Y'all are the
Amazing
best
men.
Southern belles I've ever been around.
Well, thanks, darling. Shucks.
Thank you for that.
You're so
Oh,
welcome.
shucks. Megan Nichols, no cool nicknames for you after all these years?
No, I've never had a nickname. Never.
Okay.
I've
Aw.
always had multiple Megans in my life. I've always been that bitch.
No, I
so
call
I've
you
been
Muffin.
Megan, and then you do call me Muffin all the time.
Muffin.
I say, some self-deprecating shit or pretend to be sad, and she says Muffin.
Muffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Megan, that's it.
I got it.
Yeah,
Cool.
nothing too exciting.
You two have a podcast of your own going on called The Edge of Okay.
We do.
Yeah, we like to edge people around here. it's sort of our specialty.
I know we know what that term means, and I know
Yeah.
we have a few listeners that know what that term means, and
Yeah.
we probably educated a few more. Just like the term donkey punch. We educated a lot of our listeners on the term donkey punch.
Don't look it
very
up.
recently.
Don't look it up on
No.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Listen to past episodes. You might get enough to know what it is. But
I
do
think-
not look it up.
I think Nichols can give a more eloquent explanation
description of edging?
No, that and
Is that
what the paddling is for too? Is that like bring back paddling too?
If
no,
you
that
wanna,
was for kids.
But if you want to interpret it as that, then okay.
I think that's a valid question.
I think it's a valid question.
There's some like innate psychological tendency there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think,
for sure.
Yeah, Nichols can tell us the more eloquent version of the edge of okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we wanted to blend just our lives on a day-to-day basis and how messy they are, but also implement mental health concepts and ideas and coping skills into our episodes because we both have a similar background, divorced, single moms. I'm a therapist.
I thought you meant educationally, and I was like, where is this going? Are we lying already so early on the podcast?
It's like that blend of our personal messiness with like our professional expertise. Hers is finance, mine is mental health.
Okay.
And we don't usually have like a really dead set topic that we're rolling with. We just kind of unpack the week every time we're together, and then things kind of evolve.
And I just did it because I am very poor and love external validation. So both of that podcast box really checked it for me.
Yeah, like financial well-being and mental well-being kind of go hand in hand. It's good marriage.
For sure.
You're already answering one of the essential first questions, which is what are y'all's objectives with this podcast? And you just said it, external validation.
Yeah, make money and have people tell us we're pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I get
Oh
it.
my God.
Well, we're not paying you to be on here, but you're both very lovely.
It's the same reason why we do the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Well,
so far we've not made a dime.
Yes, and no one has told us
Get
we're
it.
pretty. Not one person.
You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Still not paying you. Let's get Megan some tequila.
You can pay me in tequila.
Yeah, we'll pay you. Let's start with the
me to
Cabresto Canyon.
Oh, you
Can I try some whiskey?
model the whiskey.
Tequila.
You want tequila or do you want whiskey?
Whatever you're gonna give me.
Okay, so that's our agave spirit, which is we can't call it tequila because we don't distill it in Mexico. It's distilled in New Mexico.
Yeah, let me try it.
I love New Mexico.
Just a
Me too.
smidge, muffin.
So the we you were talking
Not
about.
me specifically.
Yeah,
I
tell
just
me
rep
about-
for Red River. But yeah, it's distilled at almost 9,000 feet altitude in the mountains, fresh mountain water, and blue agave imported from Jalisco, Mexico.
That's yummy.
I don't really enjoy liquor.
Okay.
You're gonna not like this.
I'm not gonna like this.
No, it's
Oh,
gonna
that's
burn
fine.
you, but
If
it's
you
delicious.
need to trash over here,
Yeah,
go
you
for
can
it.
dump.
Is
Or
this
you
what we
can
throw
dump it.
up in? This is a really
Yeah, that's
hard.
cool. I'll drink it. It's cool.
This is
It's
a
cool.
lot.
No,
of
please
talent.
put it in mine. I'll finish it.
You're gonna. No, I want to.
I wanted you to start with that one because the anejo is that aged
It's
in
really good.
in our
It
whiskey
could-
barrels.
So my
I
dream
love-
car is a '69 Chevelle, and that could probably start it.
Your face does not
It's very good.
follow along with your sentiment.
It's because it's because my, what it is. It's a lot of the Botox. This is very good in terms of a tequila. I would drink that tequila.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love tequila.
I'm just a
I think it's
Coors Light
delicious.
kind of
You like
gal.
it? It's been compared to Socorro Blanco, so sweet vanilla, like
Yeah.
just a
It's-
pleaser.
I mean, I don't drink a lot of Blanco. It's not my go-to to sip.
Right.
And this is smooth.
okay, good. I'm
Yeah,
glad you like
I'm
it.
here
That's
for
why
it. I'm here for it.
I want to start.
Hell
Whenever
yeah,
you're ready,
send it back.
You can move on to the next one.
I'll follow in your footsteps.
I just had an epiphany and it's gone.
What?
Oh my gosh, I need it
Like
back.
you just had it and it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah,
It's-
just
No, it'll come back.
maybe.
Well,
so.
What you do is you hold your finger like you're putting a little bow
No, you
on
got to
it.
squeeze it. Squeeze it.
Like
yeah,
you're
just
holding
like
the
that.
idea,
Okay.
and then just trust me, it'll come back.
This is the financial therapist telling me this.
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, I'm not a financial
A
therapist.
financial mentor.
They don't make those,
I think we just coined a new term then.
but maybe if I could coin that, yeah, market it.
It's not coming back yet.
Well,
I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, keep doing
I
it.
love it.
Keep doing it.
Your finger's turning red.
I want to
It
get
is,
back
yep.
to Edge of Okay. So y'all have been doing this for some time now.
This will be our 20th episode.
Drinking? Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, but
Yeah.
drinking together live on air.
Oh, we've been drinking together a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
the first part of May was our first episode.
May
so
1st,
a few
our
months.
first
Yeah.
episode
Yeah.
came out.
I think I'm impressed that we've made it to 20 episodes.
That's a milestone.
It really is.
That
Yes.
is like in the world of podcasts, like 20 is like the cutoff. Either you have made it to 20 and passed it, or you haven't and you fizzled out.
I love it.
It's like over 80% or something like that. Don't even make it.
Make it to 20. Yeah, it was a pretty, like a really alarming stat that like No, if you made it to 20, you're doing pretty damn good.
Most people don't stick with it, huh?
Can we play a
We
little
have-
Shania Twain where she's like, "Looks like we made it."
Oh, yeah, we
Oh
did.
my gosh! Now I got that song stuck in my head.
Thanks.
That's copyrighted, and
That's
now
an
we can't
earworm.
air this
Oh,
podcast.
man,
Thanks
I
a lot.
ruined it so soon, man.
Shania Twain almost drove me to suicide.
Heath barely let us in the door. Don't fuck it up too quick.
Can we just double click on that a little bit?
Shania Twain driving me to
Yeah.
suicide. I went to Nashville for my wife's delayed bachelorette after we were already married, because we were married during COVID, and my bachelor party got fizzled out, hers. So we went to Nashville as a couple and with other couples.
That's fun.
I'm already like edging on 40. See, there's the edging term again. I'm already edging on 40,
So you're
and
almost there, but just not quite.
not
there.
quite an
He's there
old
now, but
bastard
not
yet.
Yeah.
I'm there now. But we're in Nashville, and it's like, it's just music, drunk people, music, drunk people. Elbowed. I mean, you're just rubbing elbows
I'm waiting
with
for
them.
the bad in the story. You bring it
There's
home.
4 million sorority tour buses with drunk chicks, and they're all blasting Shania Twain's I Feel Like a Woman over, and that was a personal hell for like 2 weeks, because it's just in my head. Shania Twain's I Feel Like a Woman.
Let's go,
Wow.
boys.
Yeah, see,
Dun, dun, dun.
I have a really tragic memory from that too. Whenever I was like, I don't know, early 20s, singing in a lot of places, I sang at a Mary Kay convention, and they made me change the lyrics of that song to like, "Man, I'm a Mary Kay woman."
oh
Oh,
boy.
it's
Oh, that's
terrible.
genius.
Did they pay
awful.
you?
I should
Yes,
that
but it
so
was
much.
terrible. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's listening that gave a shit about that.
ever
It
wanted
was
to
so
do
bad.
was sell Mary Kay.
Mary Kay's a sponsor of ours. What are you talking about?
Oh my God,
Oh
there's
Yeah.
shit!
We just picked
I
him-
did
just
see
picked him
the
up.
pink Tesla outside.
Do you want to know what my dream job is?
No.
I've talked to. Oh yeah. So I'm not going
I'm
to
just
tell
joking. Yes, we definitely do.
You. No,
Savage.
I'm gonna edge you with it. No, you're not gonna know right now. So my dream job is to be one of those like girls from QVC or HSN,
The sales girl.
Display,
Yeah, like-
display girl.
like with the suitcases, and they're like, look at how this bad boy rolls, right,
Okay.
and just glides across the floor. Yeah, that was it. I don't really know how I ended up in
What's
finance.
the modern equivalent of QVC?
I think it's still going.
It's still
I
around,
think
isn't
they're
it?
Really?
influencers.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Right?
I'm
But
not
you
a
can't
very
just
good-
flip the channel over to that channel.
I think
No,
you
you just
can.
roll.
You can swipe.
You swipe
You
it
swipe.
to the next one.
My mom told me growing up, no one would flip the channel from me. They would stay on and watch
Absolutely,
QVC
they would.
Obviously.
for
They
hours,
absolutely
Obviously.
would.
hours until
Yes.
You
the
would
wee-
sell so many vacuums.
Would you have a speaking? Would you have a
Game recognizes game.
I'm not biting
Game
into that one.
recognizes game.
Would you have like a speaking role, or would you just be displaying?
So the uncomfortable truth that I've learned over the years is that my voice is only for a niche audience, and usually it's sexual deviants and people who like Minnie Mouse, and there
Okay.
really is no in between. And so for me, I do think that's probably why I keep getting rejected from the QVC calls.
Okay.
Is just the
Well, surely
sort of
there's
nature of my
some
voice.
like sexual deviant things that could be sold on those types of programs, like thongs.
Yeah, or,
and-
or sexual deviant
lingerie.
types of programs.
I think
Yeah,
there are
surely.
entire 1-900 numbers that you can
Yeah.
get paid for.
When I used to work in the car industry, the sales guys would tell me that all the
You
time.
worked in the car industry?
a billion years ago.
Do tell, yeah.
And the guys would always tell me, well, they would tell me a lot of things, a lot of which I can't say on the air, but they would always.
No. You can say, unless you're
This-
for
this
your
on
own
the air.
protection.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't worry about us.
I would get a lot of like, shake them for me.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
It's so ridiculous.
That deliberate, like
very. I don't know if you know anything
that.
about car salesmen. The rumors are true.
Okay.
Okay. they're not all
The
like
rumors are
salt of
very
the earth
true.
people.
They might have a lot of car
there's some
salesmen
powder.
that follow.
There's some white powder.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
I don't know if you could season your popcorn with it, but absolutely. So
Okay.
yeah, they would tell me all the time that I should work at a 1-800 sex phone line.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really
Did-
special.
My
I tell her all the time that she should start the OnlyFans because I'm the one that has a license and I can't. And, you know, she's my platonic wife, so I would appreciate the
Platonic.
sacrifice.
It's like she would have to do the work for the two of you.
Yeah, you could help.
Yeah,
I'll edit and post
Okay.
and manage. Like, she
Yeah.
just needs to
She-
create the content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen me try and form a sentence.
Oh, they don't need you to talk, honey. Can I have some of that darker tequila, please?
Who do you mean?
Yes.
Who are they? Who are these days?
Anybody that pays. Anybody.
A site's called OnlyFans? Never heard of it.
Oh, never. Oh, you're such a good
know
boy.
what you're talking about.
Remember, we are poor and are seeking external validation.
Yeah, you
so.
drive like a literally, speaking of vehicles, you have like an old farm truck, right?
I do have an old farm truck, but my daily
that sexy truck.
It's a 92 XLT extended cab,
Okay.
F250,
Yeah.
tan on tan.
That's your daily.
That is not my daily.
Oh, okay,
my
okay.
daily is a Honda Odyssey minivan.
That's a
so
minivan,
That's called dichotomy.
Both are rather becoming.
I think so. I can't
I mean, they're
park.
hot. Honestly,
I can't park either of them, but
Do minivan moms get it going for you?
is it the sliding door? It is sexual.
That's-
I totally get
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
totally understand the fantasy. Like I really do.
I mean, you named it.
Do you like
Let
vehicles
me
with
tell
easy
you why
access?
it's Doc's thing.
Why?
Because it's easy to get in. That's it. There's no other spiritual thing. It's just easy to get in. That's why it's Doc's.
Efficient gas
Turn on.
mileage. Don't
Yes.
forget about that one.
Low to the ground.
That's
Lots
right.
of
Yeah, it's not tall.
Yes. Car chassis.
Well, the thing with the 92 Ford is that you instantly become men want to ask you questions in that vehicle,
That
right?
is so true.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know? I had a picture of me in front of your sexy truck on Facebook Dating, and I got as many just generic offers as people who wanted to ask
They
me
want to
about the
know,
truck.
is that the first year they came out with the V6? And I'm like, the fuck if I
It's like,
know?
hell yeah.
And
You should hear a run.
they're always asking me about fuel tank problems, and they're like, oh man, how many gallons does the rear tank hold? As much as it'll fit in it. Stop asking me. I
Yeah,
have
don't
no
look at
idea.
those.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Hey, this is delicious.
Okay, so you like that is brand new. You can't even get it here yet. Glad you like it because you can't get it.
Oh, I feel very special.
Ooh,
Yeah.
VIP.
Yeah, that's aged in our
Insider
single malt family reserve barrels. I say ours. I just pimp their shit.
I mean, you're
I love ours.
part of the team.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I love it.
They sent me some shirts.
As far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, this is yours.
Okay.
And it's
I
delicious.
did that.
You did this.
I did that.
You did.
Look what I have created.
Yeah, it's funny in the world of trucks and automobiles. Like I'm a car guy, and I've had some really cool like fast cars, hot cars, but I never picked up a chick in a car. It's always the dudes. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, bro, it's the Hemi. Oh man, it's got a flat
pick up
plane
dudes.
crank. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
You got a truck. You got a nice big truck. Women, they show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also picked up a lot of women in my truck.
Did you
too.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about this. We wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your
do,
92 F250 or is it F150?
F250.
Yeah, okay, so
You
it's
think
a
I'm a pussy? Of
goddamn
course it's an
three-quarter
F250.
ton.
It's a diesel.
You
You
got-
think I'm gonna get gasoline?
Is it really a diesel?
You think I'm
Dang.
some fucking pussy in this place? Absolutely
No,
not.
Do they
I-
make a 250 that's not a diesel?
They don't. They don't.
Maybe I don't
think
know.
so.
See, y'all knew something that I didn't from that era.
Yeah.
Huh.
But my dream car, like I said earlier, is a 69 Chevelle. I really think I would look good
That's a
in it.
sexy car.
Yeah.
You talking about vehicles in this dress? It really is giving fuckable Miss Frizzle.
That's what I was going for.
Fuckable what?
Miss
Right.
Frizzle.
Come ride on the magic school bus. Yeah.
Oh,
Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, I
Wow.
forgot her name.
Yeah.
It's Miss Frizzle.
How could you forget her name?
Well,
I was younger. It was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I have
a
had
lot of alcohol's happened.
I have had a man walk out on a date with me because I have said, "Oh, I think my brand is like kind of a fuckable Miss Frizzle," and he's like, "I gotta go.
Wow.
You turn like an instant turn off.
Obviously, that's not the guy you want to
Yeah,
do that
he
with.
wasn't meant
I'm
for
just
you.
saying.
Yeah,
Wasn't meant for you.
that's not the first time that someone has walked out.
I did make sure before I married my wife that I picked her up in like the nastiest farm truck that we had here, like cow shit,
On
hay
purpose.
wrap, bell spikes on the back, mud everywhere, dust, cow shit on the floorboard. I went and picked her up for a date, and she didn't say anything about it. So I was like,
Okay, as a man, are you gonna go there?
No, I was
Yeah,
just
go
gonna.
there.
I was actually gonna say I love that he married a social worker. That's
Yeah.
all- that's what I was gonna.
well, I'm kind of retarded, so
Oh
take
my
somebody,
God! No, you're not. That's not
gotta
true.
take somebody
Me
to
too.
to put up with me, right?
Me too.
After
needed
my
all
dad,
of
this
the
is after my
compassion.
dad died, so I knew he's up there. He's like, I finally found one that can deal with him. There you go. Nudged her
That's a
my
good
way.
point.
I have always thought you were wonderful.
Well, thanks, Megan. I
Don't be
appreciate that.
self-deprecating. I think that you found an amazing woman, and you guys are now expecting your
Second, yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be an older dad.
I love that.
Already an old dad, and I want to be an older dad.
You got nothing better
dad.
to do.
I love it.
I really don't anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so really quick, as a man, psychologically, when you're picking her up in this old truck, what is running through your mind? Is it to rule out?
I knew I wasn't going to get laid automatically, but it was automatically like.
But that is what was running through his mind.
Oh yeah,
we're dudes.
Getting laid or not getting laid?
Getting laid.
Getting laid. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
every
forever
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Is that the Anyways,
Wish we had a doctor here.
It's about right.
I think
Yeah,
I might be
about
a
right.
man.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Your testosterone count is probably good.
No,
then.
it's actually low.
Is it
which
really?
Like,
Yeah,
it's actually, Doc is going to put a pellet in my ass this week, which is probably going to create problems in my life.
Y'all should clip that. Absolutely. If y'all clip anything from this episode, please clip that one.
You have to read our bio. We are unedited.
No, that's no.
Okay,
she
you
means
got it,
clip
Clyde?
it and
No,
post
clip
it
it
like
for
that,
like-
as a highlight.
Like post
Yes.
that as a highlight.
We
yeah.
do have a social media manager. We'll tell her
Yeah,
to do
it's-
that.
Awesome.
No, Clyde said he's got it.
The pellet. So I just saw the apparatus. We had a friend that had the testosterone pellets put in. That's some medieval looking shit. Whatever
yeah.
that apparatus is.
I don't know
that's-
what's happening back
And
there.
that's you're gonna be putting that in her?
I don't need to know what's happening.
Yeah, he's going to
Okay.
put that in her.
Yeah. I don't need to know what's happening
Yeah.
back there.
Okay.
Yeah. I ask 0 questions
Technically,
about
it goes into the
apparatus.
ass. It-
Yeah. The
Yeah.
cheek?
Yeah.
To be
the cheek.
technical, she's going to
Yeah.
pay him to put that in
So
her.
it's a business
Yeah, it's a
transaction.
business
Yeah.
transaction.
Yeah.
Tax write-off.
Tax
Sure.
write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. tax
You might as well be on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's not illegal. You know. Yeah, it's legal.
Neither
just like
is
that is.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's,
Do you like watching people get things put in their ass?
Tune into Whiskey Bros.
Yeah. Come to Enzo Direct Care.
Come on down to Enzo Direct Care.
if
We'll
we were
get you fixed
really
up.
desperate for like audience engagement, we'd actually video and post it.
I mean,
That's between you
I'll
two.
come film it.
I
have
got a lot
camera.
of ass. Like, there's a lot of material. Like, you could cover up a significant.
Her ass is great.
I got a big ass.
We'll have to take your word for it. Do you go in through the cheek?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
a matter of fact, you do.
Do
You
you
make
like,
a little
You numb
slice.
up. Yeah, you numb up, and then you make a little hole.
Yeah.
so you
An
lube
asshole.
up.
Yeah.
Make an
You
asshole.
lube up and then go for it.
And then you make a hole.
A cheek hole.
Yeah. And a
And
cheek
then you
hole.
shove
Yep.
that little pellet in there.
And then you have a cannula, okay, which is a tube, like a straw, like a itty bitty coffee stir stick straw, okay? And you stick that through the hole and down a tract, okay? Then you put the little pill in the hole and you send it down the tract, pull it out, call it good.
So it's the
Easy.
same thing as how we
It's
used
easy.
to give cows pills. You remember that long thing where you stuck a pill
I've
and
got a few out there.
rammed it in there?
Oh God, I've said so many times
Yeah.
that how the world's going right now, I'm going to be put out to pasture soon anyway. So might as well get me all hopped up on
honestly
testosterone
still
before
looking-
then.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Why do you
I've
think
got
you're
no-
going to get put out to pasture?
I've got no uterus. I
Okay.
am probably more open-minded than people want to like find palatable. I'm being put out to pasture.
Who's,
yeah.
who's the people putting you out?
The powers.
The powers.
The elite.
The elite.
Yeah.
The upper echelon.
I want to get into this.
We can all revel in.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
I don't know.
no, we can't because literally on the way over here, she looked me dead ass in the eyeballs and she was like, absolutely, are we not going to talk about the Mossad? We are not going to get canceled today. Do you understand
Oh,
me?
I laughed at that.
And she quite
We're gonna keep
literally
it
was
grounded.
like, we are not going there.
We're
Do you
gonna
understand?
Be funny.
Now
we're
we're
not
there.
going to offend their audience.
Yeah.
Our audience should not be easily offendable. So that,
Yeah.
we should ask about your audience because that's up there. Like, are we?
Yeah,
are we?
tell us about
Have we
your
already
audience.
ran
You know
off
what?
your
Listen,
audience?
No, I think what's interesting is no, because we've been the primary ones talking. But we have men listen to us, and we were told by multiple people that men would not listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know what their aim is.
It's all the men preying on my downfall are tuning in, refreshing
Maybe.
All those
every
used car salesmen.
every
It's like
week. Yeah.
updating their strategy.
And anybody
Yeah.
that I'm dating also listens.
Refresh.
And then listens
Midnight.
forever.
Yeah,
forever,
yeah.
forever.
Well, geez, you're only 20 episodes in. How many are you dating in that time scale?
Just not that many.
Okay.
It's fine. We don't have to talk about it.
It's fine.
We don't have to talk about it.
Who do you think your audience is, and how do you know?
I think that we have. A lot of my clients listen, which I think is amazing.
It's awesome.
And I wanted it to be like a little bit of therapy and a little bit of comedic relief that people can just tune into anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I am exactly who I am on the podcast, honestly, given the right environment. That's who I am as a therapist. Like it's called radical authenticity. It's an actual approach to therapy. And I'm very much me. I speak like exactly how I speak. I use the same language. I just meddle in those modalities into
Ooh,
like
big word.
assessment and treatment.
That's a big word.
just different types of therapeutic interaction or interventions. But I think our clients listen, my clients listen, and
My
I think
clients
guys
listen.
that we're dating, guys that like prey on our downfall but want to follow us forever for sure. And I also think there's like some friends. We have probably on any given week we have
I don't
like
have any friends,
150. I'm your friend.
You
don't have any friends?
Just kidding.
150 listens.
150 listens.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's fantastic for starting.
We haven't hit 1,000 in 30 days, which is another milestone.
It's a good milestone,
right?
yeah.
But we've gotten very, very fucking close.
Very close.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I think it's exciting, and there's also all kind. Like we have people in Singapore and like the UK.
Yeah, it's weird to see
it's so
across the
weird,
world,
right?
yeah.
Like I'm sure you guys get
Same
that
thing.
same thing. And
Well,
it's
We
like,
got a large
who are these
Africa
people?
following.
Yeah, we have.
So interesting.
We've got a regular guest on from Chad, Africa. We've had families on from Mexico and, of course, the UK too.
Yeah. It's
UK's
really
really
interesting. I don't even know where. I guess just like random Instagram followers or whatever.
So it's
but-
all organic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, organic.
We haven't
growth.
paid for bots.
Another
Like
business
maybe
term.
we should. I don't know, but
We've done some advertising. I mean, at some point you feel like you have to. I don't know if it ever yielded the results that we thought it would. I think it's fucking bots that click on your shit, rather than
but
real
it still
humans.
puts the number of followers, even if it's bots, or the number of
does.
likes, it still puts you in the algorithm in front of real people,
Yeah,
right?
I suppose you're right.
Right, but
Yeah.
we haven't paid for any of that because we just have to feed.
'Cause
our
we're broke.
kids. We have to feed our kids and put diesel in her dual tank, whatever the fuck you
Ford
guys were just talking about.
F-250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 gallons. I think we also have a lot of listeners who tune in every week to just hear real thoughts. And I think especially being a female, I can't speak for men because I haven't been one, but in the female hierarchy, there seems to be a trend where no one really says a lot out loud. A lot of stuff is internalized.
God, that's so true.
Okay.
So as much as I get on the microphone every single week and say the most outlandish stuff, I think sometimes it can cater to people of like, wow, I feel really seen and heard. I really related to what Ponyboy said about grief, or I really, really love how Megan used that analogy to describe what I'm going through in my everyday life.
Absolutely.
So we made a promise in the beginning to be authentic to ourselves. Even though it was terrifying, and it's really vulnerable to be authentic because there are a lot of haters in the world and there are a lot of people who might actually be preying on our downfall. So we are giving them ammunition. But
What are they going to get though in your downfall? Like,
And how are they going to actually pray?
are they just? Are
I
you
don't know.
I mean, they're not going to pray.
Yeah.
They're just like pray. No,
I think it's just like the comparison trap,
yeah,
right?
the comparison.
I think that like I got a message today, the lady that bought my house before the house that I live in right now, and she's gonna give me a dog kennel because my dog's a mess and destroys the house, and I posted asking for one before I bought it, and she accused me of like always being put together, and I was like, oh baby,
wow.
oh baby, I'm not.
You
She
don't
said,
know
oh wow.
nothing.
Wow.
This bitch sees me every day. He's like, you ain't together.
No one has ever described me as put together.
I think it's nice because I think both of us have probably been accused of like always having it together or always
Okay.
like putting our best face forward.
It's the social media highlight
I think-
presentation.
People who don't actually know.
People who don't know
And so
me.
I think it is refreshing for like us to just bring the messiness and the raw and the real. And I think that there are things that we touch on that people kind of shy away from in
Yeah.
the mental health world, in being a single mom and having gone through divorce. We really talk about things that people should talk about more often.
Yeah. And I tell this to my daughter all the time, and this could probably be taken in the wrong direction, but I'm always very open with my daughter about, if you turn out like mommy, I have failed you. Because my job as a parent is for you to be greater.
Better than, yes.
And better than.
We have promoted that a lot.
Yes.
Like you want your children to be smarter, stronger, better every
100%.
day.
Absolutely.
So I talk a lot on the podcast. It's my favorite thing to talk about, but your goal as a parent, in my opinion, should be that instead of jumping from the floor, your children get to jump from your shoulder.
Yeah, we're a launching pad.
And so everything that I do in my life, whether it's finance derivative or small business or podcast or just being there for my children, is to show them authentically, I have gone down these roads and I've made these mistakes. And I tell my kids all the time, you can make as many mistakes as you want. I will not love it if you make the same mistakes I did, because then I did not do my job as a parent to tell you what happens all the time and to be authentic and real with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we hopefully hopefully find a community of people who are like-minded in that way, and just be open about the mistakes that you've made as much as the triumphs that you've made.
Absolutely.
As a financial expert, do you apply that logic to your children?
I don't know where this expert term keeps coming from.
As a financial guru.
I'm not even a guru. Like, I just probably have a long list of diagnoses that this man knows about, and my hyperfixation is finance and the markets. I do work in finance, but yes. So what's your question?
As an experienced financier, is that better?
We'll go with it. Yeah.
Financier.
Like a little a slut for the market is maybe a better term, but yeah. Just a little S&P slut.
Would you apply that same logic? You know, you want your children to launch from an elevated, like from emotional, education, and financial? Because I see a lot of well-off people that are like, my kids ain't getting shit. They're going to earn their stuff. Wow. They're going to, like, no.
I mean, I'm not in the tax bracket to have that mentality that you're talking about, but I am in the space and the zone where the decisions that I make are extremely high risk. Mm-hmm. And when you talk about market volatility and personal finances and how people invest, and if they're low risk or high risk, like what's their matrix, I'm very honest with my children about that every decision that we make financially, because of the position that I'm in, you're tagged to me, comes with a greater risk. So let's talk about it. And it's really important for me to not say things like, oh, we can't afford that, but to say, is this the best investment for us?
Okay.
And once you kind of retrain your brain around how to think about finance and how to think about and this is a personal finance example. We can talk about the markets later, but you have to retrain your brain to think like that. Like, we watched a really great video recently about abundance. So you have to teach your children. And this is actually a very well-known financial hack. There's a ton of liquidity right now in the market. There's a ton of capital. There's abundance. So how do you apply that to your own personal finances? And how do you apply that to your children's mentality on that? Because when you talk about financial planning, that starts very young. You have to teach your children what financial literacy is.
So like when my kids asked to DoorDash dinner, since I'm here tonight, I said, actually, I want you to be really, really grateful for the elaborate party that I threw for you guys yesterday and the meals that you enjoyed there and the investment that happened there. Because we ain't got money for DoorDash tonight, baby.
We ain't got shit.
Y'all eating
We're
leftovers.
the back half of a very expensive month.
We ain't got shit. But
I didn't, I get what you're saying. I think it's very true, because they're like, the video we watched was very much about like when you log into your bank account, instead of like having that like, like where you squeeze your ass a little bit before you log in.
Anxious moment.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to be grateful for everything that was a result of what left my account in between the last time I logged in and now. All of these beautiful things happened. We have a home, we have food, we have our vehicles, we have being grateful for what our money has provided us, rather than longing and yearning for more and more.
We don't have to live the rock star lifestyle.
Exactly.
We don't. And to kind of wrap up your question that you asked about, how do I teach my kids that launching pad sort of metaphor? I talk to my children sort of the way that a wealth planner would talk to my children. What's the life that you want to live? Is the life that you want to live that you are okay with a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 950 square foot home? That's beautiful. That's wonderful. My daughter is not okay with that lifestyle. So when she comes to me and she says, Mommy, I want to be a 3rd grade teacher, I said, baby, that's amazing. That's a mission field. That is wonderful. What are you going to do to support the lifestyle you want with the gifts and the callings that you have been given? And how can we match that up? Because you wanting to be a 3rd grade teacher is a fantastic dream.
Yeah.
Let's do some planning around the side income that you're going to need with that salary to support the dream life that you want.
Absolutely.
And my son would live in a box. Wouldn't care if he could have dirt and bugs and beer. He's going to be the happiest kid alive. He could make $50,000 a year and be living the high life. But
no, that kid is going to go make so much money.
Oh,
I feel like our little neurodivergent boys are going to be very successful.
But
I have zeroed out.
It's important as a parent and when you talk about finances to your children to, I hate to say be realistic, because I'm a big dreamer. Like if you're dream is to teach. Okay, well, let's put you on a national stage. Let's get you a YouTube channel to teach. Like, how can we make your dreams match up with your financial goals? And that's something that I feel really passionate about. So to your point of how do I talk to my children about that, I'm very real with my kids.
That's a really cool approach and food for thought for me that's just now getting started raising kids.
Yeah.
So
be honest with them. Like, do an Excel. Like, I am making my daughter right now do a profit and loss statement.
How old is she?
She's 11.
Oh, she won't be doing that in school. They won't teach them. I don't think we started learning spreadsheets until like sophomore year.
I'm not sure what profit my children are bringing in. So I don't know like how the nuts and bolts of that works.
Yeah, a P&L. Yeah. Profit and lots of loss.
But like what? Yeah, it's all loss. We're in the red. I know that. I'm familiar with that.
I think I'll take that.
This is delicious.
This is good and does not taste like liquor. This is...
What does it taste like?
Is it moonshine? Absolutely,
apple pie
I will
moonshine.
try that. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Then I'll start giving you market tips like crazy.
There, you'll need another.
You notice
glass.
how well he moves things when ladies are on the other side of the table.
Oh yeah.
If it's passing something to us,
it just stops in the middle of the table.
There.
Yeah.
Such a gentleman. Old Doc.
Absolutely.
Doc
I got
is
you.
such a gentleman.
Anytime.
Okay, if you say so, Megan.
I believe it.
Do I know a different side? And especially, listen, he like emphatically agreed when I was like, I'm messy. He's like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
So maybe you're not a gentleman. Maybe you need to lock it up.
Lock it up.
I don't know what a gentleman is. I don't know the definition of gentleman in this world.
What does Jen think a gentleman is? Maybe you should ask her.
Question. It's a valid question.
Yeah.
I don't know that we've ever talked about it.
Do you do the dishes?
Oh, that smells so good.
It does smell
Oh, yeah.
good. Oh, here you go.
I mean, I do all the things.
Okay, well, let's
do all the things.
He says all the things, and now I'm very interested.
Oh my goodness, this is so good.
Yeah.
That
it was in
like,
his mom's liquor cabinet.
Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah.
It still tastes like liquor.
It's
really,
very cinnamony.
It still tastes a lot like liquor.
Still.
Okay, so
it still tastes a lot like liquor.
Okay, so I think both of you guys had some things
afterwards. If she thinks that's hot.
Yeah.
Some of the what?
A handy.
A handy.
We have to give you all a handy.
I've been reading my diary.
Okay, all right. I'm going to have to drink a little more for that.
It is. Thomas Handy.
Thomas Handy.
Okay.
It's hot.
I think both of you guys had some things that you kind of had in mind to talk about tonight.
Oh, yeah. We have several things.
Lots of things.
But I think we should explore the gentleman.
What is a gentleman?
The gentleman question, since you two are in the dating realm.
Yeah, what's a gentleman?
What are you looking for? If you go out on a date and the guy is like, you tell your friends like, oh, he was a perfect gentleman. What did he do?
Okay. Ooh. This makes me want to talk about feminine and masculine energy.
Okay. Now we're getting started. This is the Megan that I have wanted to bring out.
So I am forever yearning to embrace my feminine energy. Like, I want to be soft. Mm-hmm. I want to not, like, take the leadership role. I don't want to have to check all the boxes. I want to give somebody my passport and just go along for the ride, right? But that is not the life that I've been given. I'm constantly having to take care of the things and make the lists and check the boxes and pay the bills literally and figuratively. And so in a gentleman, I want somebody who embodies that kind of like safe masculine energy that lets me exhale.
Okay.
That's it. It doesn't have to be like they took me on the most elaborate date or they sent a like black Uber to pick me up or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's an Uber black, not a black Uber.
Yeah, I was about to say, wow.
That's a different one.
Wow.
Okay.
We're
Uber
not
black.
allowed to get racist. We have a,
It's an Uber black for anyone.
We've been canceled 4 times over already. Don't
you
worry.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good thing Ruben wasn't here tonight.
Ain't no joke.
I know.
I clearly, by black, I meant VIP, like VIP Uber. So it's not about like money invested or like gifts showered
It is
over.
about those things.
That's your love language, evidently.
Those are
not
nice.
hers.
I actually ascribe to all 5 love languages. Can you please do all of those things if you like want to make me feel loved? But really, genuinely, it's feeling safe.
Yeah.
Like they've got it together enough. They're stable enough that I feel safe in their presence and I feel safe in their energy. That's what a gentleman means to me. And I know that's a little visceral and people need more tangible, but
what about like opening the doors, holding them open?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want all of that. I want all of that.
Even for a dude that's not just some stranger on the street. There's like, oh, here's a lady. I'll open a door for her.
Absolutely. Chivalry is not dead.
Okay.
And I love feminine strength, But I think a lot of times when we're walking in that, it's because we've been forced to, not because that's our choice.
Yes.
And I think biblically, culturally, across the spectrum, I don't care what culture you're looking at, and I don't really want to get into the nuts and bolts of like what's right and what's wrong as far as like gender roles, but I will tell you, I would love for the second half of my life, because I turn 40 soon. I'm right behind you, brother.
Second half? Oh, sorry.
You know, like 80-ish.
Yeah, no, you're.
Yeah.
Let's shoot for 95.
80s.
Let's shoot for
sure.
95.
I don't want to live past 65. I've been very vocal about
you'll
this.
You'll see 120.
God, I know.
You're still going to be killing it at 65.
No.
I think so.
That's like 40 years, or sorry, 60 is like the new 40.
Absolutely.
I have no desire.
Yeah.
Not a
Absolutely.
fucking single
Yeah, we'll
bit
see.
of desire.
I plan to live for a long time, and I guarantee you I would live longer if I got to experience like that dynamic that I'm talking about. Yeah, I really do think so.
Well, maybe you will.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope you do.
Yeah, thanks.
Bring your suitors around and let us vet him.
Yeah, we'll see.
I appreciate that answer.
Yeah.
And
Is that like unexpected for me? Did you guys think?
No, not really.
No?
Because full disclosure, you and I go way, way back. I mean, we've been
Way
in the
back.
trenches together with music and everything else, even politics, whatever. We've bantered,
But we've never left a
No,
discussion or conversation in bad.
No,
on
I've
bad
always
terms.
loved you, always respected you, always will.
Thanks.
So,
same.
even at the King's rally.
Unless you show up tomorrow and tell him you're a vegan, and then all what
Yeah,
you just
veganism
said
I can never
out
be a
the
vegan.
window.
Vegan.
I can
Fire
never
bro
be a vegan.
comes out.
Half the
a
reason.
whole pan of bacon on the way here. It's an
One of the
entire
reasons I'm
slab.
broke is because we eat steak at least 2 or 3 times a week. Like my kids,
a good
I'll be
reason.
like, "What do you guys want for dinner?" They're like, "Steak."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like what you're looking for is a mama's boy alpha
No.
male.
Oh my God, I don't want a mama's boy.
Can you
No.
have the-
I
can you-
I didn't stop with mama's boy.
I've had too many mama's boys.
I said mama boy alpha male.
I don't think that does
'Cause you're
that
you're
even
gonna get-
exist.
Me. I'm a mama's boy.
No, you're not a mom.
I've not had a dad since I was 14, bro. I'm a
That's
mama's
true.
boy.
Yeah.
So you mean just being?
Well, a mama's boy in my eyes is somebody that will take care of a woman.
Yeah.
They're polite. They're going to open the door, but they're also an alpha male. They're savage,
Friend, we have a lot
and they
of
will kill
PTSD.
people for you.
And you think that comes from your very close relationship with your mom?
What, my savageness?
No,
Oh,
you're
God,
like
no.
your tendency to take care of women, like because you have respect for your mom doing it
yeah,
alone.
yeah. So you want somebody
yeah.
with respect for women,
Absolutely.
but then you also want somebody that will also kill everyone in the room.
I do.
If need be,
take
yeah.
control.
I actually do.
Not just
That's-
it's
that's
just
me,
got to be
but
a good reason.
That's actually me. That's why she has
No,
me.
but I
so
actually-
she-
I
You're the
do.
bloodthiry, like knives and guns.
I'm the
Because
one.
I'm like,
Yeah,
like,
but she
do you
didn't
wanna...
say she wanted a female.
I mean, the pony
She said
and
she was looking for
Ponyboy
a male
is
version of
deceptive.
that.
I am looking for a male version of that. And that is, I do mean that literally when it comes to safety, because sure, I would want to walk into the apocalypse, like the world's burning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want somebody who would literally keep me safe, but it's also like an energetic field reality, right? Like I want like the stability to like be able to be who I am and then just like embrace all of it. Like be like I want them to be like shock absorbers for me rather than me being shock absorbers for everybody in the world, right?
But let me speak from a male's perspective. Doing stuff like that for females makes us feel good. It makes us feel manly. Keeps the testosterone count up.
And the ROI.
Yeah.
Speaking
What
in finance terms, the ROI is banging if you actually make your woman feel that safe.
Literally banging,
Like
yeah.
literally, she opens up for you in the way that you want her to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. In
But
all the ways, literally
She
and
seems
figuratively,
awful
opens up.
concerned about.
She feels differently about dating than me.
Okay.
I
Let's-
feel differently about dating
Let's
than her.
bring it out. Let's hear it.
And she actually is probably more successful than me.
You know, it's just like when I hear a man say things, a wonderful gentleman say things like, wow, doing something for a woman makes me feel really good. I'm just like concerned as to where it got lost for like the other 97.5% of the male population. Cause like that's not like really our experience with males. And
Pop culture.
I think that's true.
Pop culture.
Okay.
1,000.
That's where it got lost for,
I
for
would
most
think
of
so.
them. Okay.
Objectification of women has been around since civilization, period.
Right.
It's deep.
But man, pop culture has just like exacerbated it, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's deep. It's
Yeah,
deep.
and
What do you
I
think,
think
Savage
you want.
Bro?
I think you want to clarify what you mean by doing stuff for women, because I don't open the door for my woman. She's got 2 hands. Open the damn door.
Yeah.
What makes me feel good is when we're in Jack in the Box parking lot and some crackhead jumps out and I kick his ass because I'm afraid that's the stuff that would make me feel good.
What if you got a woman who would much rather be the one that kicked the crackhead's ass, and she's just looking for you to open her fucking
Only
door?
her story's at a QT, not a Jack in the Box.
wanting to.
I have gotten in a few altercations with some crackheads and won. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but toot toot.
I'm guessing those crackheads were pretty small.
No, they were large crackheads. Dynamite comes in small packages. I have security footage. Let's roll the tape.
Roll
the tape.
Where do we find it?
Roll the tape.
QT off of 7th.
QT off of 7th and
West
4th.
7th? Did y'all just hear about the freaking thing that some dude stole somebody's car and drove through crowds of people in West 7th?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, but that tracks.
It tracks. What's happening to West 7th?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a minute.
I don't know. We wish they
Sounds
would
like there was an incident.
Drugs were probably involved.
Yeah.
Californians. Moved.
There was one incident.
Them damn
Yeah,
Californians.
so it's
I didn't just mean my statement was not isolated to opening the door. It was being a provider.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Well, that's why I said you need to clarify on what you meant by doing
being a
things.
provider.
I have a really good thought-provoking question.
Mm-hmm.
So oftentimes when I get into these healthy conversations, some people call them debates, or I'll just call them a conversation.
Okay.
I like to ask men, do you want a wife or do you want to be a husband?
That's a good question.
And how they process that in lifetime is a really good indicator for caretaking metrics versus
What date do you ask that question?
number 1.
Oh, God.
Like before the drinks come.
Oh, wow.
What's the question
What's
again?
the right
say,
answer?
say it again.
So the question is,
Okay.
do you want a wife or
What?
do you want to be a husband?
Episode
Can
name?
you be a husband without a wife?
So the thought conversation or the decision matrices here is, do you want a wife? Because that's really easy. Like you could get a wife and she could cook for you and clean for you. And she could be the person that takes your dry cleaning to the cleaners. And she could be the person that bears your children. And these are wonderful, divinely ordained things for her to do. But being a husband is so much more than just having a wife.
Yeah.
And do you want to be a husband or do you just want to have a wife?
Are you saying being a husband's harder than being a wife? I think that's what I just heard.
No, then having a wife.
That's what I heard.
Then having a wife.
No, I think it's
No.
like,
Our
do
job
you
is
want
harder.
to?
That's what you said.
Do you want to ante up?
No.
Do you want to ante up and
No,
also deliver?
Right.
Like, or do
Yeah.
you just want somebody to make your life easier?
I think it's the same question that I ask women because I'm just as hard on women as I am on men. I'm an equal opportunist hater and cunt. Sorry, edit that out if you want.
Nope.
We
We don't
just
edit.
got canceled. No, I'm joking.
I'm an equal opportunist. I ask women all the time. I'm like, do you want a wedding or do you want to be married? And as you watch them shift through this like sands of time processing this question, they go, oh no, like I want to get married. And then they start asking themselves, they start trying to like overcompensate, right? They'll be like, yeah, no, I do want to be a wife because like I think I'd be so good at drop off and like I love arts and crafts and I can raise kids. Drop kids off. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or all of these like sort of secular examples that come to mind.
Okay.
But they try to like overcompensate. And I think sometimes men will do that too on a first date when you ask them that question. They're like, no, I want to be a husband. I love women. No, like you don't even understand. Like I love women. And I'm like, bro, you don't have to sell me. Like I love women too. I probably like them more than you.
Yeah.
So it's just watching people kind of psychologically unravel that I think is really healthy. We do that a lot in business too. Like it's really cool to ask the opponent on the other side of the table something simple like that to throw them off to see how they'll process the information.
So is your version of a wife, I'm guessing, a stay-at-home mom?
No, not at all.
You didn't say, do you want to be married or do you want to go to work and leave your husband home with the kids? So I'm just, is that your version of a wife? Is that a...
Yeah.
Because if we could, that's my version too.
I would love a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, exactly. If we could afford it,
Like you think
I would love my wife just to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah. You think I'm out here grinding in a male-dominated
want to?
field because I fucking want this?
Yeah.
Well, some women say they do. So
I
that's
think that I want to work and it has nothing to do
I
with
don't want
whatever,
to work and put that on record.
I don't think it has anything to do with whatever partner I have had or might have in the future. I just genuinely have walked into something that I love.
Right.
Like I love my work and I think it's my calling and I love, there's not a day that I wake up and this is not fake. Like I don't wake up and say, damn, I don't want to go to work today. Like I
do.
literally look forward to it. And so I think I'm a better mom because that part of me is fulfilled on a day-to-day basis. But but I would be fine with a stay-at-home dad.
You want to work, but you might not want to have to be the provider.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait,
and
can
I have, I've had a couple of conversations about this recently with guys. There have been multiple men who have said, you deserve more than I can give. And so I've been like, tell me more about what that means. Like I circled back, I crashed out a little bit a couple nights ago, and I like messaged the men who have told me that. And I'm like, I want you to tell me what you mean by that. And basically there's a level of accountability that comes with like being a successful and put together woman that like guys in 2025 that I'm dating, if it makes them feel accountable to leveling up their game, then, and I promise this has a point to what you were saying, they're not here for it. And that's really defeating for me because I didn't have a choice but to hustle. Like I didn't have a choice but to fucking grind and figure out how to make a beautiful life for me and my kids.
100%.
And so now when there's these guys who seem like I'm here for it, like but because I'm either more successful financially or because like it feels like there's a level of accountability that they would have to step up to, they're not here for it and they'd rather me just find somebody who's already there. And I'm so tired of people telling me what I deserve because I think I'm very well aware of what I deserve.
And that's what they told you? Because it sounds like to me, and this is just coming from what I would have done when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's not a cop-out.
Well, it sounds like that's an easy way to break up with you.
Tell us the industry secrets.
No, but you don't even understand. These are people that I wasn't even like, it's not like it was serious. It's not like it was that big of a deal at this point. Like there was no tears on my.
It sounds like to me it's not me. It's not you. It's me. So it's an easy way to get out of the situation.
And I would let you read the conversations. I literally asked them. I said, "Was that an easy cop out because you just weren't that into it, or is that legitimately how you feel?" And they both said, you deserve more than I'm willing to give, basically. Like, you deserve somebody who is more successful, more focused on family. Like, you already have these kids. I would have to step into all of that, and that's just more accountability that I want right now.
How old was these cats?
One is older than me, 2 years older than me, so 42, and one is younger and probably not even relevant to the study.
She's a cougar, everybody. Wait, so Savage, can I call you Sav?
You can call me whatever. Okay. No, you cannot call me Sav.
Okay.
That's a little gay.
You can call me Savage or he.
Savage.
Savage will not take on anything that could be construed as gay.
Savage.
That's Doc's job.
I want to come back to something that you touched on because I think that you, and this is me making an assumption, I think you asked me that question about what do you think.
You know what they say about those, right?
It makes an ass.
No. Assumptions. It's the mother of all fuck-ups.
No, that's me. That's very much me. I think you asked me that question of what is a wife because, and this is where I probably get canceled.
No, I said, is that your version of a wife?
This is going to be good.
Yeah, this is where I get canceled by the women, is that I'm very anti-woman boss, like boss up, bitch boss culture. I'm very anti that. And not in the way that I think that women should just be, made to stay at home if they don't want to or whatever a woman wants to do. I'm anti that culture and that hustle because I think it comes from an overcompensation, and I'll let maybe Meggins speak to it a little bit more, but I don't subscribe to the culture that women should have to work 80 hours a week and grind hard and be in their masculine energy and show all these men up and be better than a man and be smarter and be stronger. I actually don't subscribe to that.
Where do you think that came from?
I'm going to get canceled, so why don't you go first?
Okay,
This is good.
Let's go way back. Is this a product of women's suffrage movement and corporate I'm trying to think, corporate allure?
This has come up on a previous episode recently.
Yeah, I think like what you're trying to say is it was the first DE&I debate, right? Of like women need to be these powerhouses and sort of these like Beth Dutton figures in order to get any sort of respect in the workplace. And I think that when women try to act like a man, it doesn't benefit them. I think women should just be true to what they are and to their strengths. And so whatever that looks like for you as a woman or as a wife, that's what I would tell a woman to do. Yeah. But I'm very anti this sort of, I think it actually came from the millennials. I don't know. Are you hating this?
I'm not hating this at all because I think you're spot on in like, I think every woman should embrace their authenticity. And I'm going to have like the go-to generosity perspective that all of the people in my life fucking hate. They're like, can you just like choose a side or be mad? I'm very Aaron Burr in this response. But I think that just because, like I'll use my sister, for example. So my sister is like ridiculously independent and like stakes her life on the fact that she doesn't fucking need anybody, right?
She's hardcore feminist.
She's hardcore feminist. And I'm very much like, I would love for like a genuine, good, honest, authentic, stable man, masculine energy to come into my world and make it better. And I think that is genuinely her authenticity. Like that's Angie's authenticity, and my authenticity is very much that. And so I kind of hate blanket statements. Like I don't think we can speak for the collective in saying like this is why they believe this is true, or this is why this group of people has like really become, I think in the same way that you talked about social media and like the bullshit in our world has made women be more, what's the word you used? Like,
can you lean into your mic a little more?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
What is the word that you used? Objectified, right? Like
yes.
Women are more objectified, and as a result, men respect them less, and they aren't allowed to flourish in their true feminine energy by being in a safe space. And so then they have to like rise up in their strength and their tenacity and their capacity to like provide for their babies on their own and their primal energy.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think it's like a give and take. If men are not treating us in that soft, beautiful way, then we're not allowed to be that. And that I can just like give you a timeline of my life and tell you how that has shaken out, right?
Yeah.
And I think I shared something with you the other day, like that when people are really promoting this, like there's got to be a masculine energy in the house for kids to be successful or for the family to be successful. And I'm like, I didn't choose not having like a super stable masculine energy. And I definitely didn't think my partner was going to like become the local crackhead for my kids, right?
I want to ask a hard question.
I don't think there has to be, but I think stats have proven that it helps tremendously.
But it's very shame-provoking for that to be promoted in a way where I didn't choose to not have that, and I didn't choose for my kids to not have that.
Well, and the data nerd at the table has to talk about, me and Doc love to talk about data and how once you get into this field, you can understand how easily it is to manipulate data. Right.
For sure.
And so biases in the data set are always going to be prevalent. And it's always going to be something that you have to use your like tinfoil hat anytime someone comes out and says a quote. Like for every statistic that says there needs to be a masculine energy, there's also one done by Harvard or some other, big name that says the leading statistic and predictor of a child's success is motherly support. So
that's a bunch of liberals, probably, if I had to guess, but I'm just
fucking liberals.
I think it's both.
So for every stat that says that, there's one that says that.
Yeah.
So it's like, do we trust the stats or do we trust the person?
You can stat shop and study shop all day long and find everything that will suit your own bias.
I get paid. Part of my day job is to take data and have it fit an agenda. I'm not happy about that. I lose sleep at night. But part of my day job is.
Are you saying there's manipulation in those?
There's manipulation.
And I don't need
Let's
stats.
talk about echo chambers.
We can't trust our institutions?
I don't need stats. It's just common sense.
No, I think you're right.
No, if you have a man and a woman in a relationship, it's going to be better on the kids. I don't give a crap what you say than one parent or the other parent.
Could you just say like masculine, a masculine role and a feminine role? Because
because you need both.
Yeah, I think you do. Right? It's
yes.
I wouldn't claim to know what the difference between those two roles
I wouldn't either, but I can tell you your kids benefit from you in the relationship.
I can tell you what they are in my household, I think.
Right.
Okay. So this has, as we've homeschooled our kids, and we're back into it for this year, this has become fairly apparent several weeks in that I am constantly trying to put the ball in front of my kiddos. Okay, I'm trying to put it just out of reach of them, and the mom is trying to get the ball within reach of the kiddos. And there's two different there's two different dynamics and roles that are constantly opponent processing each other in that homeschool family structure.
Right.
And so there's a balance there I don't think I would have if I were raising the kids on my own.
No, and it's the same thing with like riding a bike. When you're teaching your kid to ride a bike, you throw the kid on the bike, you roll him down the hill. He crashes, or she crashes. She gets up crying, blood, dirt. What do? Get back on and walk it off.
Yeah.
What's a mom do? She's supposed to care for them. She's supposed to nourish them. Oh, are you okay?
No, mommy,
baby. That's the mom's role, is to be in, and this is my opinion,
a nurturing
nurturing care. We're not so nurturing.
Yeah.
Now there are dudes that are more nurturing, and there's a word for that. But I'm just saying,
is it gay?
I didn't say it. You did, bro.
Effeminate, maybe.
Yeah.
Effeminate.
Maybe not
Hey,
quite
speaking
gay.
from experiential wisdom, I don't know that gay and hands-on nurturing are
Gay
synonymous.
dudes are really
I would
hands
agree with
on.
that.
My dad
I would
is
agree
gay.
with that.
And he's hands on, I
100%.
promise.
Just
He
not
was-
his damn.
mostly absent.
Is that
Y'all
No,
have
it's
angered.
thunder.
Y'all have angered the
catching.
gods
You're not catching my drift when I'm saying a gay dude is hands on.
Oh yeah.
because of
Okay,
hand jobs,
yeah.
which we already
I love
discovered.
that.
At
That
the front.
is, thank you. I'm so excited for us to get our personalized handies at
Yeah.
the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Hand-tailored handies.
Hand tailored.
That's right.
I'm just saying, like, listen, I probably, and even with my children, I probably lean into the masculine energy a little bit more. Like, I'm like,
Well, as a single
rub
mom,
some
I think
dirt on it
that's
and
good.
get it. Well, and it's 3-1, man.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like I
you-
said earlier, I'm not raising assholes. Like, I'm not raising people who are entitled, who think that they deserve all the things without putting some work in. I'm not like,
It's a great segue into corporal punishment.
yeah.
this is
Let's talk
good.
about your shirts.
Bring it back.
Yeah. Thanks again for the shirts, Wendell, because
Wendell.
this was an episode artwork that he had transcribed onto the backs of our shirts.
Yes.
I think we've all proudly admitted that, yes, we beat our children to a degree.
Hey, before we talk about beating our children, can
Yep.
I have some more of that?
You can have whatever you
brown
want.
tequila.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you have a whole.
That's all whiskey
I
back there.
actually really like this.
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah.
really good.
I'm here for it.
Does it taste like tequila to you?
See, he's starting
It
to
tastes like whiskey.
treat them
It
how.
tastes like whiskey
So
and
you do
tequila.
get the okay.
I do get the whiskey notes for sure, and I want to be a girl that drinks whiskey. I'm just not.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good sipper
That's a
though.
good-
An
that's a
anejo,
good-
or have you ever had a double anejo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Diet Coke?
Yeah. Tastes too chemical to
gay.
me. Are you a Diet Coke fanatic?
Yeah, a little
Of course
Are
you
you?
are.
Okay.
She brought me. It was so
Diet
sweet.
Coke.
The last time we
Why do you
recorded
drink Diet Coke?
bit. I wasn't
Because you
loved
think
as a
it's
kid.
good for you?
I wasn't.
I wasn't loved as a
That's-
kid.
that's
Oh, I
about
think
right.
there's an addictive property to
Yeah.
those.
100%.
She brought me a Diet Coke to the last time we recorded at the office, and I fucking hate Diet Coke, but I couldn't tell her. I was very grateful.
Yeah.
I've tried them,
Well,
but
it's out
I don't
now.
like sucralose or I can taste it.
the
Good for you.
whatever the chemical
for you.
is that they
Yeah, the
so-
fake
I have
sweetener.
already said earlier in the
Fentanyl.
episode that I have absolutely no qualms about dying before 65. Like, I don't give a shit. So if that means
What
I
about your kids or your future grandkids?
my kids are
I
going to be
about spit out.
fine.
I about spit this out.
They're going to be fine. My kids are going to be little independent hustlers. I will have taught them everything they need to know by 50, and
I'm going to be
sky's the limit.
120, so I'll take care of them.
I don't
But
even...
you're at that point. You've now you can collect your Social Security.
Well,
Maybe.
a finance fact.
If it's there.
It's not going to be around. We've got 5 years max. So good.
Yeah.
So buy
Good
real
luck.
estate.
Listen,
Yeah, with you.
the world
with
is
you.
burning.
Oh man, we could get
No.
down that rabbit hole.
We could get
Yeah.
down the rabbit hole.
But we
yeah.
were going to talk about spanking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so but can
Kids.
we first get a lesson from the expert before this goes anywhere? Can we get a little overview from the expert, which is the other Megan, on attachment styles and how they are grounded from childhood?
are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they are.
going there. I'm going
They are.
there.
Yeah,
Even though
they
you
are.
told me to be nice in the sandbox.
Okay.
Let's get a
Okay.
lesson on attachment styles from the expert, and then we can go into the conversation about corporal punishment and how beating your children pans out.
Okay,
Okay.
so before you do that, really fast.
Yeah.
This feels like it's a little on the edge between the two of you, and I'm trying to sense that edge case, that edge.
I think that Megan routinely plays nice in the sandbox, and I don't play nice in the sandbox, and so she's waiting to see.
I don't even feel like this is that controversial, though.
I don't. I think
Okay.
it. Okay.
No, I think this is fine. I feel completely comfortable talking about
Yeah.
this. So what she's talking about is that early on, because I talk a lot about neurobiology and our primal capacity as human beings, and we are one of the most vulnerable species. We require our parents for a very long time in comparison to other species in like their natural environment, right? And so we learn very early on that whoever's feeding us, clothing us, changing our diapers, taking care of us, we have to appeal to their needs to be
Yeah.
able to make sure that our needs are met. So like if you are
subconscious.
absolutely primal. primal.
Yeah.
It's 100% survival instinct, right? So if you know that you get what you need when you cry, then you cry when you're hungry. If you know that you get what you need when you're 4 years old and you cuddle and love or compliment, then you're going to cuddle and love and compliment. If you know that the only time you get attention when you're 6 is when you get hurt, you're going to get hurt a lot. If you know that the only time you get attention when you're 10 years old is when you throw a fit and you act out, well, then you're going to act out more often, right?
Yeah.
So what you practice grows stronger. So the more of what you need, the where that's sourced from, whatever behavior you have to engage in to get that sourcing is what we create as a pattern, right?
Can I even interject a little bit?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
What were you doing with your fingers?
I was doing this.
These are the
Like-
neurons in the
is that
brain.
neurons?
This
They're
is
firing.
the neurochemistry.
All I heard when you did this was ha 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 ha.
Yes.
We should get on the magic school bus and go
Yes.
explore the brain.
I am not going to lose my
Yeah,
thought.
magic
Interject.
school.
Yes. Okay. So you say when we know that we need something, then we're going to do something, and one of the conceptions or misconceptions is that this is a knowing, and so therefore in adulthood we can undo these instincts with will.
No, I think it carries over into adulthood.
Right.
Absolutely, it carries over, and it's not. I don't think
Subconsciously.
It's not something that we actively choose every day. It's something that's very survival instinct oriented.
My wife
So,
references this a lot. She calls it nature versus nurture in childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. And so our limbic system is engaged when we feel like we're going to be left, or when we feel like we're not loved, or when we feel like we're not worthy of that love. We create these patterns very early on. And if we know that showing our full selves, like showing our actual true nature, results in us not getting our needs met, then we're going to not be authentic.
Right.
Right. But then as an adult, if you want to be loved for who you actually are, then you have to risk that somebody may not meet you in that space. And so that creates that anxious attachment style, right? And then the avoidant attachment style is more like, hey, I need to detach. I need to like not engage, because if I play hard to get, maybe they're going to want me more. Like, and maybe it was an absent father that makes that person avoidant, or maybe it was trauma in watching the parental relationships or the conflict. Maybe they're conflict avoidant because their parents got very physical in their altercations, right? There's lots of ways that we can, like in a Gestalt approach to therapy, like break that down. But 100%, how you had to accommodate your caregivers as a child shows up in your relationships as an adult. And it's not conscious. It's not something that like, I'm not, listen, I would love to leave well enough alone. I would love to shut the fuck up in
Me
relationships.
too. I would also love,
But
when I
can't.
say love to shut the fuck up, I would pay money to be able to shut the fuck up.
But in relationships, I'm actually quite anxious, which is really an anomaly in comparison to like how I present in the world. But it's because I like had some inconsistency.
Yeah.
So you don't think you can, as a woman approaching middle age, like you can conscientiously change that?
You
think
can.
you can? Okay.
What you practice grows stronger. Our brains are plastic. We can capitalize on neuroplasticity at every point
big
in our
word.
life. At
Another one,
any
yeah.
point in our life, we can absolutely make routine practices in relationships and our daily habits that make us better people, that create more cortical thickening in our brain related to shutting the fuck up.
So there's hope for him being a nice
Yeah.
person.
No.
You have to have the desire.
Okay. Yeah.
How about for this week, if I can go 3 times shutting the fuck up, you can do 3 times being nice.
This podcast is going to suck if you shut the fuck up.
Aww. That was the sweetest thing you've ever said.
That was actually
so
genuinely
nice.
nice.
That was so
okay,
nice.
so
Not
he
being
started
nice.
it.
I just know if
He
you're just
started
sitting
it.
over there not doing nothing, our listeners are going to hate
Which
it.
is crazy because men will often tell me if you will just sit here and say nothing, this will go a lot better and smoother. So this is
love
a
it.
drastic shift from my norm.
So I think what you're saying is true, but I still am. It's not like I beat my children,
Right.
But I also I
But
very
you whoop
much
that ass every once in a while.
I do
Gotta whoop it once
absolutely,
in a
I
while.
absolutely
Yep.
do, because like there's the reality where Pavlov's dogs, right? Like you have to have a redirection from bad behavior.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not my favorite. Like it's not something that I would choose to do. Again, I would love to have a different energy in the home to handle that part of it, but there's not. And I'm actually quite small. One like my 14-year-old is literally how many inches taller than me
6
now?
inches.
5, 6.
Yeah, she could take you down.
She could
She
take.
could-
She
boom.
could take me down.
She decided
my
to.
services are for sale.
Yeah, for sale. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
You can,
Maybe we're
you can,
broke. I
you
just went
can-
over the
You can rent me to come.
Your daddy services?
My dad. That's the thing we might need to start.
Daddy
Whiskey
services.
Bros. Dad service.
Wait, but
Aw.
like, what kind of daddy services
I think
are
it should
you
be a non-
offering?
When-
Because
Well, we're all
I'm-
married, so
I'm-
not
you
those.
need to get
but
I'm
specific with
slowly-
your flyer.
when you need your kid's
Spiraling
ass
into the
whooped
gutter.
I
and
know,
you don't
this
want to
is not
do
good.
it, you call the
Listen, we're
Whiskey Bros over.
we both love some good girl shit, so y'all be careful.
Well, I just feel like if you're gonna make a flyer that says "Daddy Services," you need
You
to
should
be
clarify.
very
You
specific.
should
Maybe
clarify.
we'll have some stuff at the bottom
Yeah,
that says
like
what
some
you
we
need to
offer.
disclaimers.
have some creative icons that really get
That's
through
right.
what you're
What
selling.
do call them?
Oh, my God.
Dad
Because-
services,
Right.
daddy services.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of women in perimenopause
Well, we
calling
get
you.
some single. We can get
And-
some single dudes.
Listen, Daddy,
the
I just got a
daddy service.
testosterone pellet
Yes.
from
And if
Doc.
they're paying you, it's
Yeah.
business.
It
Which is a
business.
tax write-off.
It's not
Which-
cheating if it's business. Is
which
that
is
what
Oh
it
my
is?
tax
God,
write-off.
this is a gutter. We did enter a gutter.
I told you.
Okay, tell me about spanking your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Savage's wife, I would like to say I am so sorry, and this is a marketing purposes only.
This is a
Research.
bit.
She doesn't listen.
Okay, great.
doesn't
I
listen.
don't
great.
listen. No,
Great. Okay, good.
I've never listened to one of our podcasts.
Oh, well, that's
Interesting.
Yeah, we don't get a download.
Well,
count
I'm
thanks to him.
literally in here doing it. So
Yeah.
why would I want to sit here for another hour to listen to myself?
reviewing tape.
review. Yeah.
I
That's
just
what
want the download.
I honestly
Yeah, bingo.
black out anytime a microphone is in front of me, so I have to re-listen to know
remember.
what I said.
She
Like, I
disassociated
have
the
to-
entire hour, so she needs to revisit
I
that
have to
experience.
remember what I said. But
So I think the idea is kids today are degenerate pieces of shit
Negative.
because there
No.
is no
Parents.
corporal punishment.
wait, but can I say something really quick? I think we've kind of always been degenerative pieces of
We,
Yeah.
shit.
we start
I
out
think so.
life
That
as
is
tyrants,
youth,
right?
right?
Like,
It's youth,
I
right?
don't-
We just had decent
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah,
You
like
guys read
I-
Lord of the Flies? Like
Oh,
that's our
yeah.
primal nature, like
Yeah.
to push the limits and to.
Like we've kind of always been assholes.
So if left unchecked, you're gonna be an asshole. Yeah,
And
you're gonna
so,
be self-serving unless somebody teaches you that you have to not do
Well,
that.
you can still become an asshole if all that happens, because that's the thing with kids. You could be the best parent that you can possibly be, and your kid could still turn out to be a dickhead ass.
How
absolutely, absolutely.
You can, yeah, it's always a factor. You hope not, but it could always happen.
Right.
How far do you take it for corporal punishment? Like wooden spoon, fly swatter.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
sorry.
hand.
Bug assault rifle.
So like, I think he's asking like open
Yeah.
fist or closed fist.
No,
Yeah.
I don't use objects.
Okay.
Okay.
And I've never used a closed fist.
My daughter is not threatened by my hand any
Yeah.
longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do
I've-
definitely have to upgrade.
I've had to upgrade in advance. So wooden spoon comes
She's
out
a
of the
rather
drawer.
tough
I think
2-year-old.
because I'm so chill most of the time that whenever I get intense, my kids
Oh,
really
they know.
respond quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
Because my baseline is unbothered.
Okay.
Unbothered.
Well, Cora's
Like,
not chill and I'm not chill, so
Yeah.
we're testing each other.
Maya is going to be the one that tests like my limits for
Okay.
sure. So stay
How old is
tuned.
Maya?
Maya is 8.
Yeah.
And she is also a fire sign, and she is tenacious, and she knows she's cute, and she's boy crazy, and she's all the things that made me hard to raise. And so I
You're
promise
paying- you're
I
paying for
promise
your
you that
raising.
she is my penance, and we'll see how far we get with her.
Okay.
So far, it's just a little,
Yeah.
or I hate that I do this, but sometimes I just like will make them look at me.
Like,
Oh yeah, grab
Yeah,
the jaw,
like,
tilt them
look
up.
at me.
Yes.
Listen,
Because you've
make
been-
eye contact
been
with me.
reading too
Like
much-
we need to discuss this.
Too much book talk.
I know. Shit.
Reading too much.
Don't grab me by the throat.
So-
Don't do it, Daddy.
Really quick plug.
We just got out of that gutter.
Sorry. I live there. I told you I'm a man.
So, really quick plug is that if you guys listen to our podcast a couple of episodes ago, we talked about we need to bring back popping people in the mouth.
okay,
Closed fist?
what episode was that?
Oh, see,
Roughly.
I imagined this, and she said, no, actually, closed fist.
Oh, okay.
Closed fist. Here's my theory.
I've never done that before in my whole life. I've
my
never
theory.
popped anybody in the mouth.
No. Hear me out.
I'm guessing you have kids. You first off, you subscribe to corporal punishment.
I do not, but
Okay.
let me just iterate.
She has a different situation with her. She has to play it cool.
I have to play it cool.
Okay.
And I have that's a different conversation. What I want to talk about right now.
One of the people that are going to refresh at midnight, she can't speak freely.
What I want to talk about right now is popping bitches in the mouth. Okay. Because hear me out.
That's something we can't do.
No. I think you could be able to pop each other in the mouth. I think it should be boy on boy, girl on girl, never mix, but girl on girl.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Okay, you've really thought about this.
Okay, no, I think I spend too much time here, but I do behavior that I would describe as slightly cunty, and I feel like if someone had popped me in the mouth whilst doing that, I would have learned to not do that behavior.
Yeah, message taken real quick.
Message taken.
Yeah.
And so I think that we should bring back like the 80s and the 90s. Our generation was kind of the last generation where girls
got in brawls in the hall.
Bring back brawling.
In the hallway
I remember
in high
some
school, for
chick
sure.
throwdowns.
And it wasn't a big thing. There were no assault charges pressed.
Well, that's the difference. You can't do that now.
Oh, my God.
I remember some chick fights, and that was like some
they were
hair
just,
pulling,
They were just
scratching.
pulling away from each other. They didn't go to ISS. They didn't go to DAP.
Yeah.
The
Do you know
school
why?
resource officer didn't come give them a ticket.
No,
Like, they just fucking dealt with their shit.
Do you know
and
why?
moved on.
Why?
Let me tell you why. Game recognizes game.
Yeah.
So if you come to me and you pop the fucking shit out of me,
You're
I'm
gonna
going to
shut
be
up.
like, game recognizes game.
You're going to be like, I know my place.
I'm not going to do that shit anymore.
Okay.
Like if she comes to me and she closed fists, I can guarantee you I'm not sending a cunty text message.
Terrifying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like that.
It's like self-governance or
Bring back
equalizer,
self-governance. Yeah. Vigilante justice.
Have you ever popped a bitch in the mouth?
Unfortunately so.
That's not been a phrase I've ever uttered on this show or a question. Have you ever popped a bitch in the mouth?
I want you to ask everybody that you ever interview from here on out. I want you to be like, have you ever, though?
So the unfortunate reality of being me is that I'm an extremist. And so, yes.
Doc's literally writing down, have you ever popped a bitch in the mouth?
Episode name, pop a bitch in the mouth.
I have. And let me bring you all in. Okay. So it's 11th grade.
Okay.
We're in the drill team locker room.
Were you on drill team?
Yeah, I was. Surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
People don't know this.
No.
I was actually a collegiate dancer as well. So
Collegiate?
Collegiate. I'm a Kilgore College Ranger. It's a long story. Anyway, so I
had no idea.
I used to kick my face. It's a long story. Anyway.
Ponyboy has moves.
Ponyboy has moves.
Okay.
Very niche specific set of dance moves. So anyway, I'm going to take you back. So I'm in the drill team locker room. Someone says something negative to me. I say something negative to her. We get in an altercation. Lockers are involved. We just go to the principal's office and they're like, hey, I'm going to sit you in a room for 45 minutes together. You're going to figure your shit out.
I actually love that.
And we figured it out.
Yeah.
And then we became, I wouldn't say necessarily friends, but there were no like
a mutual
respect.
You had a
it
respect.
was like a game recognizes
game.
game.
Yeah,
Game
exactly.
recognizes game. And so like if I see a girl in a bar, like we talk about this all the time, I've leaned into a phrase like, I'm not the one. And that has gotten me into a fight with a QT crackhead before, which we can go over later.
Hopefully you won.
I did win, I think.
The cops were involved.
They were on my side, though.
Absolutely.
They were on my side. I was in.
Did you have to cap a bitch this time?
I didn't pull my gun out. No,
Okay.
I did not.
Do you have a gun?
I do. Yes.
You have a 1992 F-250. You have to have a gun.
Yes.
Like it's part of the protocol,
It
right?
is part of the protocol. Yeah, it is part of the protocol. Also, I just keep getting in physical altercations. So it's for me.
And I, on the other hand, never get, I want somebody to come tell me what they think.
That's because people know you're not the one. People don't know I'm not the one.
I've literally never popped a bitch in the mouth, so I don't know that I am the one. I think it's a facade that I'm creating.
Maybe you just go straight to gun once you get to that point?
I don't own a gun, Chance.
What?
Well, because I'm afraid I wouldn't.
Super gay.
I'm afraid I wish I was so gay. But
You
I'm
have to come out here
No,
and
that's
shoot.
super gay that you don't have a gun.
You have
I
to come
know.
out here and shoot.
There's no judgment. There's no judgment.
I
Totally
just am
judging.
afraid
You might
that
have
it
to
would
shoot
be
somebody.
I'm afraid that it would be then in the mix and I wouldn't use it and they would just
Now, this is where I advocate for everybody go and do training because they teach you the discipline and the respect.
Yeah. You guys have to
using
remember
that
who
fire.
I was married to for
Yeah.
fucking psychotic.
I can't remember because I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, he didn't know.
God bless you. That's a count that in your favor. So no, I don't. But I it's not that I'm anti-gun by any stretch
I'm
of the
very pro-gun.
imagination.
Does it give me bonus points if I have not one but three?
They're the
Do
great
I get-
equalizer, right?
I don't want a gun in my house for lots of personal reasons, but also like I just am not as familiar with it as I should be. So yeah, maybe I should come out here and shoot sometime.
Yeah, everybody.
Well, you should do that anyway.
Yeah.
Just
What's
for
those
fun.
personal
It's not like I have an
reasons?
issue. With
I
them.
always shoot low and to the left, and I can't correct it. I've tried everything.
So you
gotta
plan for it. Yeah.
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 I do plan.
You're
You're probably
not
shooting
using
with
the
your
right eye.
non-dominant eye.
Yeah.
I don't think I got a dominant eye.
You do.
I tell you,
100%.
both of
There's a
mine
way
are
to
pretty
do
good.
it without
It is
the whole fucking eyeball thing.
I don't remember how to do it with
it.
the eyeballs.
What's the reasons
Yeah.
why you don't want to have a gun in your house?
My stepbrother, when I was 11, got shot in the head playing with a gun and died.
Okay. That's
and
not a good reason. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. And it's
A lot of people die in car crashes. You should drive a car.
Yeah, you're right. But it's just a matter of having like I'm 3-1 already, right?
Right.
And my kids are smart. Even if I had a safe, like I don't know, they would probably like.
They can't. You get a safe that only opens up with your thumbprint.
Yeah, and I should do all of those things.
I'm just saying because
it's just
if
never been.
two dudes jump into your house and
Let me-
destroy everything,
That's when you need a
that would
shotgun.
that would be terrible.
Pistol doesn't apply.
But here's
then.
the thing.
That's why I have a shotgun.
actually
No
don't
aim.
Yeah,
I don't have
just put it
adrenaline
on the hip,
rushes
shoot from the
often.
hip.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel a lot of fear. Like we talk about it
neither
on the
do I. But I just think about what could happen.
we talk about it a lot on the podcast. I exist in this very like beautiful delusion that everything's going to be okay and everything's going to
She
work
doesn't
itself
even
out.
use a blinker, guys. Like she doesn't use a blinker because she's like, they're gonna get over for me.
They know where I'm going.
That is one step away from being a BMW owner.
Yes. Yes.
I went to Baylor. Stop that shit.
Yes.
I was the bitch at Baylor that drove the single cab Dodge like with like manual windows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't use her blinker.
Yeah, I know that it's probably a good idea for me to have some measures of safety in my
Yes.
existence, but I don't know. I
That's
think
why you
it's
have
gonna be
me.
all okay.
I'll
It's
hit
gonna
them
be
for
fine.
you. Like I'm your protection.
Hey, also, this is just a bit for anybody listening that wants to break into my shit. Like,
She's
hey,
well-armed.
I got
She's
nothing.
lying. She
I got,
has
I got
multiple
nothing.
guns in her
There's
house.
nothing in my house, and I have so many guns.
Okay, so for
many
real, this
guns.
this is a great subject. Second Amendment. I think we are a nation that we are a gun-toting nation. Can't dispute that. Educate people on them in a school level. I don't
Like
know.
it used to be.
Teach them about respect. Teach them how to use them. Everything.
Well,
Like,
used to it was you could learn how to shoot a gun in public school.
yeah.
Yeah, you had like target practice.
Yes.
all I remember is having to learn how to run a mile in under 7 minutes. We
Yeah,
never
screw
got
that.
Yeah.
we never got gun training.
I never got gun training in school either, but
No,
I,
I did.
This
I
was-
haven't either.
This was probably our grandparents' time.
I do believe that ignorance is not
an excuse.
the route.
No,
like
no, it's not.
I don't think that sheltering your kids, whether it's from corporal punishment or if it's from guns,
I
like
literally.
you're not going to protect them from the world by keeping it
right.
like keeping them in their echo chamber of
Right.
safety and
Yeah.
entitlement.
What
right?
I learned with guns are respect for human life, which I think we have a worldwide
lack of.
epidemic
Lack
of an epidemic of a lack of
Yes.
value of human fucking life.
100%.
Yeah, and empathy. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like in an empathy deficit. Did you guys hear me struggle to say the word empathy?
It-
It's
no,
all this
yeah.
moonshine.
Dude,
I'm telling
I
you.
knew where
All
you were
this
going.
shit.
We knew what you were
She
saying.
licked the
Yeah.
moonshine.
Yeah, it happened.
But
Like, come on.
we have people with guns that don't have respect for human life and
Yeah.
what guns can do. So
Yeah.
I don't know the
I don't know the solution
I
for
don't
that,
either.
but I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think lack of access, ignorance, like lack of understanding. I think people living in their echo chamber on their keyboards keeps them in a really dangerous
that
place.
is the biggest
Yeah.
problem. Echo chambers and keyboards, and it happens on
Yes.
both sides of the spectrum. Everybody's guilty.
Absolutely.
Will you define
Absolutely.
an echo chamber? Because
Where everybody sits around agreeing.
Yeah, or even your algorithm. Like if you hover over
Yeah.
something for a certain number of seconds,
It'll
then
just
the
show you
algorithm's
more.
just going to show you that
Yeah.
over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And so anything you agree with, you're just going to be immersed in. You're never challenged. Like nobody challenges your thought process. Nobody tells you you're wrong.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be told they're wrong these days. Like it feels like a
Oh,
fight
yeah.
right out of the gates rather than like a healthy discussion. And I said, I commented recently that I'm like a 2008 liberal, right?
Classic.
I'm a
You-
2008 liberal.
Define? What is that bucket?
I tell him I'm a classic liberal all the time. If you look up the
I'm not a 2025 far leftist. Whatever is happening on the very radical spectrum. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I want
no,
you to finish
you're
that thought.
totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
No,
squirrel all the
continue
time.
your-
Yeah.
continue
You're
your
just
thought,
part
though.
of us.
Yeah.
Classic liberal. If you look up the textbook edition of a classic a textbook definition of a classic liberal. It's limited government. The necessary government.
Yeah.
It's dare I say it, it's almost what the conservative is, but the conservatives has strayed from their path too.
Absolutely.
Classic liberal is social, liberty, government essentials, and that's about it.
Yeah. Limited government.
Else. Yeah.
It's free market.
Yeah, free market.
General. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think everything has just become so polarizing.
That's up
So
there.
polarizing.
Are we in polarizing times? And
Yes, of course we
everything
are.
has just become so polar, and I think people
or maybe even bipolar.
I was just saying on the way here, I think cities should make it a mandate that they put lithium in the water.
Bring
I
back
think there will
lithium.
be less gun deaths. I think people will be happier. I think there will be
Just
a
make
lower
them all
divorce
sheep.
rate.
Yeah.
Like everybody needs to have lithium in their water.
I would love
Everybody
that.
needs to calm the fuck down.
I would love that.
We all need a mood stabilizer, and then everything will be okay.
Replace fluoride with lithium.
Amen.
Amen. From
Put
your
it on a t-shirt.
From your lips
Wendell,
to God's ears.
Wendell, the next t-shirt, and I need to get one. Put lithium in their water.
Put lithium. Oh no, make
In
one
the
that
water.
says "popping bitches
Not-
in the mouth."
Yeah,
No,
not
there.
in their
Window.
water.
There. No,
it's got to be the water.
water.
Because if we say there, we're pointing
Oh,
at
yeah,
Oh, it's not pronouns.
We're spending a lot
Yeah.
of Wendell's money. Thanks, Wendell.
Put lithium in the water.
The
the
water.
The
Yeah.
collective water.
Everything has become so polarizing to the point where people want you to have a definite yes or a definite no. And I think we've done a really great job of eliminating gray matter. And what I mean by that is people want
Like people
you,
don't think anymore.
That's rather deep.
people want you to say yes, I believe in abortion, or no, I don't believe in abortion.
And forget everything,
And
any
forget
rational
anything
discussion
in between
the middle.
the
Yes.
middle. And so it really doesn't matter if you have a large gray matter thought. They're demanding of you, well, if you're not a yes, you're a no.
Check a box.
And so I think the polarization has become so prominent that that's when we're starting to lose empathy, right?
Yeah.
Like we're starting to
Yeah.
lose empathy for the fact that some people may be a pro whatever XYZ, but maybe they were put in a situation where they had to become anti or vice versa. And so I think in this country, because we've demanded people to have a yes or a no, what we've missed is, and this is big in business, is we like to say yes and. And so if you don't have a yes
That's a really
and
good
thought,
conflict style approach.
we steal a lot of y'all's
Yes
shit in
and.
business. Is we have to basically psycho trip people to want to be in this field.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's
we have
a fine line between therapy and manipulation.
exactly.
Yeah, but
and
I think we do need some yes or no's.
I
For
would
instance,
agree with
because
you.
we're in the whole dilemma of what is a man and what is a woman.
Oh,
yeah.
There should be a yes and a no in that subject.
There's
There
got to be
should
some
not
black
be
and
a
whites.
middle.
I don't disagree with you that there
How
needs
can there
to
be a
some.
black and a white? And are you a man or are you a
No,
woman?
I said there has to be some black and whites, like yes or no. I'm agreeing
Oh
with you.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Some hard
yeah.
facts.
Yeah,
I think that there's truth in that statement. However, that's not the majority of the conversations, right? Like that's such a 10% of the whole funnel here is the very bottom is that 10% of are you a man or are you a woman? There's 90% of the funnel that's extremely gray, and it's so
Absolutely.
polarized to the fact that now you've lost 90% of the general population.
I will say,
gotcha.
as a therapist,
Yeah.
there are kids who have sat on my couch, and this is going to be a little bit like I probably have had a few drinks of this delicious tequila that allow me to go a little bit off cuff and say this.
Okay.
But I will say that I think that the actual crisis in this world is a belonging crisis.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that people are looking for a place to call home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking for people to relate to.
1,000%.
And I think that in a world that says you have to be this or this, people are going to choose the more like flexible area to be because they don't know who the fuck they are yet.
And I think
Yeah.
it goes back to what you already said about the whole attention thing.
Yeah. And so if
You're going to screw up to get more attention.
right.
If
a
I
kid,
get more attention by saying, "Oh, I feel kind of like a woman now," I got
Yeah.
all these
But-
people.
But if
you,
a kid
you
walks
might
into
be
my
a
office,
woman.
if a kid walks into my office,
I might be a woman.
and says like,
I think you
I think
are.
you
a
are.
woman.
I think I'm-
You're rocking it. Whatever it is
Man,
you're doing now, you're rocking it.
feel like a woman.
Oh my
God.
And
Give
that's
me
all the time we
give me
got,
the-
folks. Thanks for listening.
Give me the 270. I'm ending it right now. It's just, I'm not gonna have a miserable night.
Have you ever popped a bitch in the mouth?
If they sing that song again, we may.
Okay, so yeah,
No, but please.
I bet we would learn to never come on this podcast and sing Shania Twain again, would we not?
Yes.
No, try me. I'm going to do it again.
That would definitely get some highlight reels going.
I'm just
out
saying,
there.
sometimes when you want somebody to fit in a group when they don't even know who the fuck they are, it's going to be more damning than it. Yeah, ostracizing. It's going to make them feel unseen. It's going to make them feel unheard. And giving a space for them to actually talk that out.
Right.
They figure it out on their own. And I'm not going to give you stats from my office. I'm not going to tell you case studies from my office, but I do know without a doubt in my mind that we live in a world where people want to have labels, right? They want to Velcro labels all over them, right? And if we just strip away those labels and like hold space for somebody to just talk through what they need, who they are, what they need to feel, to be understood and seen, then a lot of this bullshit fades into the background.
Where did this come from, though? This gender hysteria. When did gender become an option? Because we've all had our generational. Don't interrupt me. I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do.
Keep going.
I know what you're going to do. We all had our generational rebellion. Like, I don't want to fit in with that crowd, so I'm going to be goth.
I loved being goth.
Or I'm going to be a prep, or I'm going to be a jock, or whatever. We all had our little niches, and like, then it evolved into I'm going to cut my fucking dick off.
Yeah.
I've never had that thought, but I can't. The goth thing you had.
Well, I also think it's like a basic misunderstanding. I think it's a basic misunderstanding of biology. Like, let me be very clear that like there's not a far cry between a man and a woman. Genetically, like neurobiologically, like there's like a chromosomal shift that happens in like the building of a human body.
Yes,
it's really not a far cry. Like my clitoris could have turned into a penis.
I want to say on average, it's about 3.5 difference. On average.
On average.
3.5.
Is that
I am very lucky in my dating pool. I will say that.
Yeah.
Congratulations to me.
And is that
no wonder they're non-committal.
flaccid or activated 3.5 inches?
I don't know. I didn't write the average law. I'm just saying average.
Because like me and Doc are data nerds, so we want to know, like, was this measured at activation or was this measured at standing? Still or standing?
You also have the types that are growers, not showers, right? That's
sometimes it's cold in July.
Sometimes you're just born white.
Got it. Difference in a man or woman comes down to 3.5 inches.
Yes,
3.5 inches.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Oh my God, I love it. I have no idea where I was before that because I was iconic.
You were talking about the
iconic.
I think you were talking about the developmental stage.
Yeah, I mean it's not a far cry. And
what happened with my chromosomes to end up how I am?
Did you think you were supposed to be born a male?
No, I just am like have a lot of. I don't have that struggle, but there's a lot going on in here that I struggle with. You know.
Do you have penis envy?
I don't have penis envy. I can't imagine that.
Sigmund Freud would say otherwise.
Wait.
I definitely don't have penis envy, for sure.
Yeah, I just like my ASD diagnosis.
I don't know.
Tells me like
to me,
I get to that. Doc picked that one up.
ASD?
Yeah, to me,
it comes down to attachment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest guy, but to me, it sounds like you both have penis envy.
I don't have penis envy.
It
I
sounds like
very much like
envy
penetration.
That you don't
I don't
have penis.
No, I do.
Do you remember the old
I
cartoon?
do. I'm fine.
It was a boy and a girl, and he pulls his pants out, and he's like, "I bet you wish you had one of these." And she pulls her pants out. She goes, "I can get as many of those as I can want with one of these."
Hey,
you say that was a cartoon?
It was It was an old.
Jesus Christ.
I think it was a Playboy cartoon.
It was.
It
was at about the same amount of time or the same timeline where they were teaching people how to shoot in elementary school. Yeah, where men really knew how to be men.
That's right.
You know
Bring
what I'm saying?
The men were minning.
Back those
the
guns.
men were minning.
And
I already
explain
have
to men how much more powerful vaginas are.
I am actually a diehard patriot, and I know that that's confusing for people, but I am a diehard patriot. I love my guns. I love this country. I love this country.
How does that
don't you feel
correlate
like
to penis and vagina?
I have no idea.
Where did that come from? I follow you.
But don't you think that's how fucked up in the world we are right now, that you live in America and you have to say, I know that confuses people to say that I'm a diehard patriot?
Yeah, I think it confuses people because they probably look at me and make a lot of assumptions about my political affiliation.
I know for sure that people make assumptions about me, as evidenced by the recent Facebook drama.
Yeah.
Like people put me in a category that, again, is a 2008 liberal and a 2025. And I think when people don't know what to do with you, they just decide that that they're over there and you don't agree with them, right?
Like, I routinely have erotic dreams about George Washington. Like, I love this country. I am a diehard patriot, and my parents raised me to be so. And I feel very strongly and lucky and blessed to live in America and to have the laws that we have in this country. And so I think it's probably confusing because we're in a yes or no culture, right? Like, you want me to say, yes, I'm a patriot, but no, I don't believe in equal human rights. Yes, I'm a patriot, so no, I don't believe that XYZ should happen. And I think that there is a world where you can blend the fact that this is such an amazing and beautiful country to live in on the foundation of it. And how do we reach all of the people in this land, and how do we make laws that are best for all of the people in this land and not just the 10% and the select few that are being the loudest, right? And so that's, I think, why I wanted to bring that up, because there are a lot of people like me out there who really love this country, but it's like, just because you're the loudest doesn't mean you're the smartest.
I do believe that the majority of us don't exist on either extreme of the spectrum.
I would like to think that, but
I think that's true.
I'm getting, well, we need to be more vocal.
I think so too. I think, and that's what somebody challenged me with recently.
It's a vicious. I call it a vicious pendulum.
Yeah.
Like it'll swing left, and then everybody's like, "Oh fuck, that sucks." It'll swing right, but every time it does, it swings to the more extreme degree, and those that are left in the center get a little more mute each time.
Well, and we've lost the capability of debate with each other without shooting it.
We lost
the capability of saying, okay, yes, you don't believe anything I believe, maybe except one little bit of it. Now let's work together to try to figure out something to meet in the middle. It's just, you don't believe what I believe, fuck you.
Absolutely. And I also think social media has a lot to do with that, because I think as somebody, like, I get most of my business is driven from social media. That wasn't intended necessarily. I just have very much a word of mouth generation of clients. And so I play it very neutral on my social media. And I think a lot of people who live in that gray play it very neutral because of whether they have a brand or they have a business or they're an influencer or whatever. And I think that people have learned to temper their actual opinions, or if they're extreme, they don't give a fuck and they just say whatever they want, right?
They just need to be the loudest person in the room.
The people who are mindful of, like, whether it's generating brand recognition or whether it's generating business, they kind of play it cool and they keep their mouths shut, right? And I think that we need to stop assigning people beliefs and principles and values based on their social media presence. And we need to have more face-to-face conversations with eye contact, right? Because people can say a lot of shit when they're not making eye contact and feeling the energetic exchange of a human being. But when you're in space, when you're having that give and take of literal energy from another human being's presence, then the conversation changes immediately.
Yeah, because on my burner account, I say the most unhinged shit.
I think I've seen you on Reddit. I don't know.
No, you have. I guarantee you have. Like, I will say the most unhinged shit on my burner account. And then sometimes I'll get a little inebriated and forget that I didn't switch it over to my burner account, and then I'm leaving it under my
popping off on
my
your
legal
name,
and you know, things are just, it just gets wild.
And I think that's what you mean by punch a bitch in the mouth, is we need to bring back consequences.
Consequences, yeah.
And I think that's what's the 1,000% wrong with kids these days, is they don't have any.
Yeah.
Consequence when we were
adults
kids,
don't have it anymore.
No, well, it's because we're not raised the same way.
Oh no, I've ruined my life a few times. Adults absolutely have consequences.
Yeah, but you're just not taught that as from a young age. Like when I was raised, my dad died when I was 14. I still didn't do shit because I was afraid he was going to come back from the grave and whoop my ass.
Nice.
You don't have that no more.
I wish my dad would come back and whoop my ass sometimes.
It would be kind of weird, but I would.
Chad had it right on the last episode. We got that episode got really fucking heavy, but he got this right. But we were talking about discourse, face to face, eye to eye, because there's always the threat of we need the checks and balances in this dialogue. Otherwise, I might punch a bitch in the face, or a dude might punch me in the face. You never know. Like it.
But maybe you deserved it. Or
maybe so.
They did.
Maybe I might have.
I think face-to-face conversations are so important.
Yeah.
Right.
Just think, if we're all carrying guns, you don't even have to punch somebody. You just shoot.
Oh my god.
And the I wish.
Oh my god.
I wish more people
I'm
on
not touching that
the
one.
extremes would admit to hypocrisy.
Oh my God.
And admit to they have the possibility of this time maybe they are the tyrant.
No, we're so vocal about that on our podcast.
Absolutely.
I'm like,
People are full of shit.
made a mistake-a-roni, and this is what I did, and this is how I thought.
Yeah.
And so we're very vocal about the fact that you have to be transparent if you want to be authentic.
Absolutely.
If you want to say grandeur statements like, I'm living in my authenticity, you have to admit
that you're a piece of shit.
that you're a
sometimes.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
And
We're
I
gonna
tell
fuck
you
up.
what,
Absolutely.
one thing I know for sure about me, two things. I love Diet Coke and I am a piece of shit. And I'm so vocal and I'm
Because you drink
Doc, I'm
Diet
going to need you to
Coke.
write that
Okay.
down.
yeah.
Yeah, got it.
I love
Ponyboy.
Diet Coke and
Let's
I
go
am
in
a
show
piece of
notes.
shit.
I love Diet Coke and I know without a shadow of my being two things about that. We have a really good God, but I am a absolute piece of shit. And part of that is, hey, I did this and I did that. And that it goes back to like talking to your kids about transparency. Hey, like mommy did this, so you can do anything that you want.
Oh, God.
But
Apologizing to kids is so important.
yeah, apologizing to your kids is so important. There are so
Admitting
many
that we
times
mess
where I
it up when
sit
we
down
mess it
with
up.
my children and I'm like, hey, mommy made a whoopsie.
Yeah.
And here's what mommy did today that I could have done different. And I
Yeah.
want you to know that because I want you to know it's not your fault. And I'm very vocal with my daughter about adult interactions. And I say, baby, if an adult is being disrespectful to you, that says more about the adult
Yes.
than it does about you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you
That's some 5 agreements
Yeah.
shit, or the 5th agreement
Absolutely.
shit right there.
Absolutely.
Unless that kid's being a piece of shit at Walmart.
No, but I
Then
tell-
you need to be disrespectful to that little turd.
Yeah, no. If my children are like being disrespectful themselves, I will absolutely set them straight.
Right,
But
no,
if an
no.
adult is being disrespectful to you,
Because it happens.
because my daughter's
Because adults are just as unchecked as kids these days.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and my
Yeah.
daughter is very sensitive to if adults are mad at her. She's always asking, like, "Are you mad at me? Is this person mad at me?" And I just had to get to the point where I was like, "Why do you give a flying fuck?"
Yeah. And respect doesn't mean not asking questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Respect just
Right.
means being able to enter that space with some discourse and leave with some reasoning.
Yeah.
And another thing that I tell my children, which might be controversial, is my daughter, "Are you mad at me?" And I'm like, "Why does it matter? My love for you is unconditional.
Right.
Why does it matter if I am upset at you?"
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing that she's worried about her parent being upset with her.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think-
I feel like that's a
It's a
good
simple-
I
thing.
want her to have situational awareness, but
Right.
what I don't want is to develop a people pleaser.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
And for someone who doesn't have a fucking spine, because for 20
Yeah.
some odd years, your girl didn't have a spine.
I don't
Is
know.
she
You
that
popped
way-
a bitch in the mouth in 11th grade, and I never have. So
Is she
you
that
might be-
way with other adults?
Yes.
Yes.
Like she worries about
Yes.
everything?
100%.
So, and I think that's different because like I got 2 girls. The oldest one was the, are you mad at me? I could just look at her mean.
Very
and
sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm stopping
Yeah.
whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
The youngest redhead, not so much.
She's like, prove that you're
I
mad
had
at
to
me.
pick up this table and whoop her ass with it before she realized, okay.
And that's a CEO
right
in the
yes.
making.
Yeah, just total different kids, but I don't know that's like, yes, I don't want her just to be a people person or a pleaser,
Pleaser,
but
right.
like and I don't know if that's the way I hope that it is she just has respect for her elders enough to be
Yeah.
worried.
You
That's
need to
Be
why-
mindful of
instill,
their reaction.
of
Yeah.
who they need to view as an authoritarian.
That's why
Figure.
that's why I talk to her about situational awareness. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know an adult is upset with you or you fear that, check yourself and ask yourself, am I doing something inherently wrong or bad?
Right.
And if you can answer to yourself no, then you have to hold those thoughts captive, like scripture says,
And
and
know-
let them go.
That she also uses language like snitches get stitches and end up in ditches.
That's
I
right.
do.
So like, yes, she does speak that language sometimes, but she's also like, fucking figure it out by yourself and
Where-
come bother me
But
later.
I'm also guessing
Where
your
are you
kids-
from originally? Boston?
Huntsville, Texas.
Okay.
So
Didn't you come from?
snitches literally get
Oh, yeah,
stitches
yeah.
where I'm
Okay.
from.
But I'm guessing your daughter that you're talking about is not a shithead in Walmart.
She's not a shithead in
No,
Walmart.
she's a
In
good
fact, I've had to develop and adapt this parenting style because I could see her veering. Again, I've been very transparent. I don't want my children to end up like me.
Right.
I'm a people pleaser. It took me 29 years to grow a fucking spine.
I'm with you. I'm a people person.
I don't want. I could tell. I could tell.
I felt pleased.
Lightning is still near. So.
I bet you stay up at night wondering.
I'm so.
If people are happy with
this man
so worried.
Never sleeps. He's always concerned.
Worried.
So worried. So because I don't want my daughter to be me, I could see inklings of that happening with her. And I could see her developing maybe some of my same patterns and tendencies. And I would have given anything for my parents, who were doing the absolute best that they could at the time that they had me, to say, Megan Joy, it is okay to want to make people happy. But if you do it to your own detriment, you're going to put yourself in a pine box.
100%.
Absolutely.
And no one ever told me that. And so that's what I'm trying to do with my daughter in
Talk
terms
about
of
a pendulum.
Yeah.
You got to find that balance.
Ooh,
Balance is one of my favorite words. You gotta find that balance
And they're
between-
drunk.
You got to find balance between making other people happy and honoring your own authenticity.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk, but I do have to pee.
Okay,
Oh,
we
no.
don't pause, so maybe Megan can take the fork.
I can hold the fork down.
And just remember,
no, we don't have a bathroom.
I'm
I'm going to go pop a squat.
I'm absolutely
I'm gonna go pop a squat.
talking about mermaids and flat earth when you're gone.
That's right.
Oh no,
Flat Earth may be real.
Oh God, no,
Yeah, maybe.
no.
It may be.
It may be.
It just might.
Let's
That's
roll
right.
with it. Mermaids.
Let's roll with it.
We technically
Mermaids.
don't. We technically don't have any evidence saying that it's not.
We
real.
do not. And NASA just released this study that there's like this evidence that we're living in planes.
Yeah, this
versus-
is the hologram thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, what is this? I need a little recap.
I need to pull up a study so I don't make an ass of myself on the internet.
No, all you
but-
got to do is say, Whiskey Bro 100% fact check, and you can say whatever you want.
Whiskey Bro 100% fact check.
Now,
me
boom.
fans.
See, there you go.
Boom. So there is. Are you guys Book of Enoch fans?
Oh,
by any
yeah.
chance?
Oh,
I
definitely.
have
Heath
it.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a huge Book of Enoch
Me too.
fanatic. And
Don't understand why it's not in the Bible.
I
but
don't understand either.
me
It
neither.
is because of the Council of Nicaea. I know
Yes.
exactly why it's not in the Bible. We can have a whole separate podcast
Suck on
that.
Catholics.
Invite me back.
Yeah.
So Catholics were the original Goths.
Yep.
No one talks about that.
Yeah.
They're witchy as fuck. But anyway, I love them. Anyway.
Anyway,
We just
it
had
should be in the Bible.
a
Though.
It should
witchy
be in the
goth.
Bible.
We just had a witchy goth motherfucker on the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him that next one. I
You
see
witchy
him.
goth motherfucker.
Witchy goth motherfucker.
Yeah.
So in the Book of Enoch, as you know,
Yeah.
there is scripture reference to the fact that there's planes, right? There's
Yeah.
3 levels of heaven,
Yep.
and then there's hell. And NASA just released data that like basically points to this theory that we are living with this covering over our plane. And
Yeah, it's called the firmament.
the firmament. Yeah, no, they have they've proven the firmament.
I know.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Wow.
You just got to get this guy to believe it.
Wow.
No, what? No. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I also bring up the Nephilim on first dates too, and it goes really well.
NASA data
well.
for the.
Wait, those are the giants, right?
How the fuck you spelled firmament?
Nephilim.
Yes.
Which is also in the Book of Enoch.
Which is also,
Book of Enoch.
That's why I don't understand.
Well, they are mentioned briefly in Genesis 11.
Yeah,
but
very,
very,
very
briefly.
briefly.
I'm
yes.
going to have to
What are you talking about?
The
Nothing.
delve into this book.
What
do.
is it?
Yeah.
I have never
There's
tried to pee
absolutely
faster in
no
my life.
reason I can fathom
She
why
tried
they
to.
didn't put it in the Bible.
She tried to pee so fast so that I wouldn't go there. She was like, if I piss fast enough, she won't get to Nephilim. Go,
And
go,
then
go,
I
go, go,
come in
go.
here and you're Googling
We,
Nephilim.
we are
But
not
we're
logging into
there.
my Reddit for sure.
Yeah, we're here.
NASA.
Is this the longest episode you guys will have ever?
No.
No, we've approached 4
We're only
hours.
getting
4
started,
hours
though.
on one.
So
Yeah.
Where are
this
we?
is
Are we
nothing.
even in an
Yeah.
hour yet?
Yeah.
We're at an hour and
And
40
minutes.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
this ain't nothing.
This is
NASA
the
progress.
longest.
Yeah.
This is the longest first date I've ever had.
It's so good.
It's a good sign. It really is.
So we're
First of many, maybe.
so
Okay,
So
here we go. NASA data.
no, I don't want AI mode. Yeah, we're not doing Reddit.
I took my
There you
glasses
go.
off to be cute.
Oh, here you
or
go.
brief.
So it's a money issue. Can NASA increase revenue by providing firmament evidence?
No.
Reuters, fact check. The Earth is not covered by a dome. You've got to believe
Listen.
Reuters.
Let's get Uncle Clayton. Uncle
No,
Clayton.
Uncle Clayton's my favorite person. I
You
love
have to find whatever you read and send
I
it to
will.
us.
Now, it was a Instagram reel, so I will say the validity is probably lacking. It's sketchy. Anybody can say anything on the internet, but I believe it to be true, and those are my beliefs, and you can't take
You're a
them
flat
from
earther?
me. I didn't say that on camera. I did not say that on camera.
Is that what you said when I was gone?
No.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be black or white.
She did say that when I was gone?
I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
But
no, we were talking about the firmament.
In this conversation, we talked about being able to be gray matter. So not having to.
I know I'm grounded because you told me in the car. You said we cannot bring up the flat Earth. You cannot bring these topics up, and I couldn't help myself. I was at the ocean in Florida like a week ago. I was just staring out at it. I was
so how
like,
do you explain that how ships disappear on the horizon?
I was trying to figure it out. I'm going to be real honest with you. I was like, where's this fucking water going? Where's this
Well, it's
water
all a
going?
simulation, right? This is all a joke.
Yeah, I'm more apt to believe in that.
That's why, I think that's where you were headed with the video you sent me last night.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I sent you that because I wanted to explore. No, that's not. I didn't send you an X link. That's
No, it was Instagram.
It was Instagram.
It's a schizophrenia.
This is a really cool video. I just had to
this is
share
something
it.
Doc sent. Fuck that.
Oh,
It's really
shit.
good. It's really good.
I love you, Doc.
I thought I put the link. Did you delete my link, homie?
Wait, why do you
did
have
not.
Independence Day as one of our topics?
Mexico Independence Day.
What is Mexico Independence
That was
Day?
on last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh.
This is our notes. Don't judge.
I'm not judging.
This is how
I was
we roll.
curious.
We didn't talk about it, so that's why it's still up there.
I was curious.
Nice.
Asking a learner question.
Okay, so you didn't actually save your link.
No,
I have it.
You have it.
I have
okay.
it.
Okay, so it was a schizophrenia simulation, right? So it was a video where somebody who experiences schizophrenia on a daily basis gives a little glimpse into what schizophrenia feels like for that person.
How do you spell schizophrenia?
Oh, I struggle with it too. Yeah,
SCH.
It's this video.
I.
It's by. Do you want the name?
Oh.
Yes.
XO Rad Magical.
Yep.
XO Rad Magical.
XO Rad Magical.
I fuck with all that.
Hey, that's still awesome.
I love hugs, kisses, rad, and magic.
He's blowing up, actually.
Okay, that's it.
Yes.
No, that second one.
No,
Nope.
was that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Is that it?
It's one of them. He
Oh,
has,
it's one of them. Okay.
he has
Daily
many.
hallucinations.
You have it on the screen.
It just sounds like our podcast sometime right there.
Sounds like my thoughts. Okay, wait. So can I hold my finger up and put a bow on it like I have an important discussion topic?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so his videos really give a great demonstration of why these people
scary.
appear insane, because that would drive anybody mad if they're walking around in life like in that. And his is apparently a more pleasant version of it.
Schizophrenia simulator. Daily hallucinations.
I'm struggling to find the hallucination.
You see them in here?
They're there and all the sounds.
It's all faces.
So as a mental health professional, I want to say that schizophrenia does not require that level of hallucinatory and delusional experience.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't know that it's a good look to say I'm a mental health professional while you're holding a finger of some chick.
I'm drinking very good tequila and I'm holding her thought in place. And I'm a mental health professional. And I will tell you that
This is getting kind of erotic
I'm
over
a
here.
financial therapist, and you should email me with your ideas.
Okay, schizophrenia doesn't always
Left my idea.
schizophrenia doesn't need to always feel
Okay.
or look like that, right?
Right.
And having hallucinations is not even actually a mandatory symptom to be diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Okay.
You could have delusions and a significant mood disorder and still be diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Ponyboy, she's like,
And it's multiple experiences that are at least a certain amount of length of time and over a significant period of your life, right? So somebody who just has like a psychotic break because they tripped acid and didn't come back.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like schizophrenia, but maybe it's not a duck, right?
Right.
So that
Quack, quack.
I can imagine that would be really terrifying,
Yeah.
right? To live in that existence. And I think that level of schizophrenia is where like you hold space with them and they feel very far away. They're detached because they have so much going on. How could they have any absolute presence in front of you? And I hate that there are people that experience that level of schizophrenia because that has to feel exhausting and, like I said, terrifying.
Yeah.
But those people also aren't in talk therapy, to be honest, right? Like there's a lot of steps between that and being able to sit on my couch and have any benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to help that person.
Yeah, unless they're maybe they don't
help them, but it takes a lot for that type of person to come in and be vulnerable and sit and do talk therapy because they don't believe that's abnormal.
Do you have your thought? Your finger's purple.
I know.
Okay. I was holding it hard.
Let me put my thought back in its pocket. So we have to talk about, because this conversation came up, we talked about this in a podcast about the person who had engaged with ChatGPT.
And
that
committed
encouraged
suicide?
their delusions.
Yeah.
No,
this
is a different story.
No, this is different. This guy had 3 hospitalizations.
Actually became maladaptive.
Yeah, because ChatGPT is your hype girl, right? Or hype man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's always going to be like, yeah, motherfucker,
Talk
what?
about
They know.
confirmation bias.
Yeah. And so this guy's like, oh my gosh, I see this evil face everywhere I look. And he's like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's the most evil face ever. Like, you see it better than anybody else has ever seen it.
Yeah, like start planting seeds in this person's mind and threw them into a full schizophrenia diagnosis.
Yes, absolutely.
And the robots were agreeing with him, and I want
and they're
to say maybe
schizophrenic prior to the ChatGPT engagement.
Yeah.
Just like you can't plant a suicidal thought in somebody's brain by asking if they're suicidal, but Chat definitely like encouraged the lack of modulation or balance for that person, and they just went all like full-fledged into delusion and paranoia. Right? It was really unhealthy.
It's crazy.
That's not surprising, though, that was the result. Like,
Like
because a human would not have done that, or a decent human being would have not pushed that person that
100%.
That way. Yeah.
But Chat did.
Okay, so that's a valid
I mean,
point.
I don't know. I might have. I'm just saying.
I was going to
Just
say
for shits and
Savage.
giggles.
Yeah.
Savage might have just
seen what I could do.
seen what we could do.
That's the devil, man.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most likely ills that I've seen from AI and ChatGPT is its ability to just confirmation bias.
Yeah.
So if you're asking, for the purpose of some opinion, it's going to hand you back the opinion that you're
That's
asking.
exactly
Well,
why,
because
like, we've connected on this in the medical field. So, so my firm funds and starts industries and organizations that work in health AI. That's what my fund does. And so we oftentimes see technology come through where it's reading the medical chart. I would also like to say these views and opinions are my own before I get shit canned. We oftentimes see technology come through that reads the medical chart and just confirms a prior diagnosis because it's the easiest thing to do, right? So you're just looking for a robot to tell you as a doctor what you had at the first glance was right versus going through and getting second, third, fourth, fifth opinions.
Well, and there's no morality barometer. Like there's no checks and balances from a place of integrity or ethics.
Yeah.
So it tried at the initial days of ChatGPT.
But it
would
failed
actually
repeatedly, right? Like the studies show, as far as morality and ethics are concerned, Chat fails because the goal is to make money. Like, so if you're going to...
By making you happy.
If you're going to engage more by telling you that you're right, and oh my God, you're the smartest man I've ever talked to, like, absolutely, Chat's going to
Right, and it goes back to the business technique. We talk about this in negotiations a lot. It's confirming you so that you will open up more, right?
Yeah.
So its job, yes, is to make money, but its even grander job is to source and scale data. And so when you look at it from that lens... I want you to understand that these technologies are in it to know about you because what they know about you can be commodified.
And then sold to other industries that want to capitalize on what...
And so when you start opening up to these machines, I want you to understand that their job is to then take that and synthesize it so that they can sell it.
There are literal think labs on producing dopamine in humans' brains that they sell to Facebook, Meta, whatever, to like get people addicted.
So when it told me that
service.
5.5 inches was well above average, it was a lie.
No, I don't think
penis
that's
extension
a lie.
pills
I don't think that is.
advertisement.
We said earlier that the standard is 3.5, right? So 5.5 sounds amazing.
I feel like that's gone down over the years.
You're doing pretty good, dude.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm happy then. I'll sleep well tonight.
I've seen your penis. It's not 5.5.
I said I'm a grower, not a shower.
So let's pull it back around. Okay, so
To what?
authenticity.
Okay.
Oh.
Were we over there?
Yeah, we were there and we danced on it, and then something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is that?
We
Private gutter.
We happens.
What, like radical authenticity? You said that. What does that actually mean?
Okay, so I was very encouraged whenever I went to a training in Austin on dialectical behavioral therapy, which is the go-to modality for borderline personality disorder. One of the speakers talked about an approach, like a approach to therapeutic space being called radical authenticity. And I felt very seen because, like I said before, I'm very much who I am minus tequila.
Oh, sure.
I'm very much who I am in my office. Like, I'm exactly the same person right here. Like, I don't put on, like, a different mask.
It's not a clinician hat, therapist hat.
Like, I am who I am.
Just think how many clients you would have if you did add the tequila aspect to it.
Oh, my God. Listen, I think that I would be changing even more lives, for sure. But I'm not doing bad. Right. And I think it's because people like to feel seen. They like for it to not feel like somebody's like peering over their glasses, assessing and diagnosing. Like, I want it to feel like there could be chips and salsa between us and we're just chatting, but I'm also utilizing assessment and diagnostic and like intervention.
Are you
techniques.
psychoanalyzing?
You're gonna tell me I have an eating disorder if there's chips and salsa between us.
I would probably not even be able to accurately assess.
Who does not have an eating disorder of some type? As I sit here and pour the tequila.
I know,
Yeah. I have so many ED tricks. Yeah, come to me.
That's it. It's just like being real. Being like, I think radical authenticity is just approaching a situation in a very real but that's a very vulnerable place to be, because I know very keenly, I'm keenly aware of the reality that when I approach my social media, my marketing platforms, my therapeutic interventions, when I approach that with a level of authenticity, if they don't like me, they don't like me, right? It's not that they don't like the style of therapy that I'm providing. They don't like me.
So
that's vulnerable, right?
That is absolutely vulnerable. Yeah. I agree, and I try to be obvious.
And you relate. We've talked about this, right? Yeah. Like, as a physician in the community, you being a part of WhiskeyBros and like promoting yourself in this very like real human manly man.
Tequila,
we partake,
drinking,
we engage, and we have our heads in the gutter, right? Like
gunslanging.
There are a lot of people who would say you could never be successful,
right,
and be real.
Right.
And I think that's bullshit. Because I'm very successful and I'm very real, and you are too.
Okay.
No, what? I mean, tell me how it hasn't worked out.
I think it's
that face. We're on video.
I forget that we're on video.
Face don't lie.
My face don't lie. My ears are sweating. How do you guys do this?
It
you guys
happens.
should
a lot
get
of practice,
paid, man.
A lot of practice.
Oh,
I took a break and now I feel like a new woman. I can go for 4 hours.
My ears are just hurting. So I love this advice. I would like to caveat, as a certified hater, that sometimes this advice can work in a vacuum. Like, this does work in your personal life. But I would be damned if I didn't say who I am in real life. I can't go to my job and be me. There's no way I would get fired.
I think that's why I chose the route that I did.
I love that for you.
But I couldn't work for somebody else and continue to be who I authentically am because I get my hand slapped constantly. Like
Is it an on or off switch? So you know, I don't
That's a great
know
question.
what the situation is in your corporate world, but is there like no level of authenticity that you can sort of like ramp up or throttle up a little bit?
No, I do think it slips out, you know, like a fart, but I think like that is
What's happened as you get closer to 40?
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's a lot of it that slips out, but I can't go be normal Ponyboy self. It wouldn't be acceptable and it wouldn't be okay. Now, that's not necessarily right nor wrong. I just think that it's really hard.
It's just acknowledgement that you can't always be 100%.
Yeah. And I think it's really difficult for people with my mindset and my diagnosis when like statements get made like that, because you want it to be so literal, and then when it becomes so gray, you really wrestle with that. Like, you're in the arena
That's fair. That's
of
totally
wrestling
fair.
with that, of like, man, I wish I could just be so me all the time.
No, I get that. And like the audacity when we both have our own business and we have nobody checking us, right? Except for referrals.
Yeah, our patients.
Like, my client retention is disproportionately high.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of that. I really
do.
I really do.
I think it's your superpower.
Well, and I think that I couldn't exist in hierarchical realities. Like, I just don't. because I don't know how
You
to
got to talk
shut
to
the
that
fuck-
mic, Megan.
I don't know how to
There you
shut
go.
the fuck up. I cannot exist in hierarchical realities. So like when somebody's challenging me and telling me no, I don't get to say that, or no, that idea doesn't matter. I don't do well with that.
Yeah.
And so I needed to get to a place where I had my own shit and I stood on my own foundation, and it's going well. And I think you too, right? Like from an insurance, from a like healthcare management, how many patients do you have
He
to
drives
see
a
every day?
fucking Tesla. The dude's loaded. I mean, he's killing it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sat on my bidet this morning. It was the most lovely thing in the
A
world.
king upon your throne.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got the whole world is mine.
Yeah, we studied King Lear on the way over.
I
here.
know. I talked to her about King Lear. I told her that you might want to talk about that.
Oh my God.
Let's
I
talk
love
about it.
King Lear.
Yeah, that's my current journey right now.
Yeah?
Is King Lear. And how it apply. I even texted
Are you King Lear or the jester? Am I the jester and you're King Lear?
No, I think honestly, I think I'm the fool, the jester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Break it down.
Wait, do you just really quickly?
Yeah.
Can you humor me? Do
I can
you
humor.
prefer King Lear over Hamlet?
I think I do.
Oh,
Quite honestly.
I have to judge you just a little bit, but
That's
let's
okay.
continue with the conversation.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
cool. It's
for
cool.
sure.
The so I just happened upon King Lear accidentally, but I find that it's actually so relevant for our time period because what happens within King Lear is a king cedes his kingdoms over to his daughters,
Yeah.
who set up like a bit of a tyrannical
Yeah,
control.
it's like all love life based. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the most seminal.
Seminal.
Yeah.
Old Seminole. Yeah, it's a hymn.
Yeah.
We'll
The
go with
seminal
that.
character is the fool, the jester. And he's seminal because he's the only one in the whole book who can speak truth all the time.
Well,
And
that's
not-
because he turned it over to his daughters, bro.
Well, because he was blind. He was blind to the truth. Is that where you're going with this? Sorry.
No,
I mean-
I'm just saying he got executed for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before then, he was just totally blind to his daughter's truths, to the
Oh,
truth.
King
of-
No, that
Lear.
was King Lear.
Yeah.
Not the.
Oh, I thought we
Not
were
the
talking about
fool.
King Lear. Sorry. I
Yeah,
jumped
no,
ahead.
you're exactly right. King Lear was so powerful that he had no.
He didn't know he was
Need to-
naked, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of that like what is that called? That
Yeah, emperor has no clothes.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of
Yeah.
that same idea. Like he had no idea he was so off base because he didn't have awareness.
He was blind to the truth. That's the whole. I think if you want to talk about like one of the key concepts of King Lear that translates also into the day and times that we are, we're so blind to the truth because it has been manipulated over and over and
We
over
have
again.
manipulated it.
And nobody knows
maybe.
who to trust. Or,
No one knows what the
Absolutely.
truth was. So like you're going through
I trust The Simpsons.
Damn, that's there's
deep.
something there.
Yeah. So I've never
Derailed.
seen The Simpsons. I've never seen The Simpsons a day in my life. Like not
I just saw
not one time.
I just saw Ponyboy die a little bit inside.
I did. I was so excited to talk about King Lear
No,
and Hamlet.
continue,
But
please. I'm
And
sorry.
I don't think everybody should just kind of take up Shakespeare right now, but
no, they should. No, please don't backtrack.
No, tell them
Like,
your morning routine.
Okay.
So King Lear is a Shakespearean story.
Yes, it
Okay.
is. We'll see if it's the most important one. But
well,
I
it
think it's
definitely
relevant.
applies.
I think it's relevant to
Yeah.
these days.
Right, it's not. Hamlet is, but it's okay. I like.
Yeah. Oh, how do you think Hamlet? How do you think Hamlet is more relevant? I'm not challenging that.
Yeah.
I love Hamlet as well.
I think it goes back to the concept of delusion, right? And
Okay,
like that
okay.
wrestle for understanding the truth and that betrayal that was in Hamlet is so common in today's society, right? Like, not only was he betrayed, but now he has to walk through grief
Yeah.
with the one person who was supposed to protect him more than anything, which was his mother, did not.
Yeah. That's
And so, how do we wrestle with reality when the ground that we were taught to be stable on is not? And so, I do think Hamlet's one of the most important pieces, but King Lear is great too. I just, you know,
I think they're both
Yeah.
entirely
Right.
relevant.
yeah,
And I think I think it's such an important. I don't know. I don't want to psychoanalyze this too much or like take a gestalt approach
because it could
on
just
humanity.
take us down a rabbit hole,
But
right?
I think that it's so interesting that Shakespeare, so far removed from where we are today, wrote multiple pieces that
yeah.
connect with the struggles that we have right now, right? Like humans continue to experience the same shit.
Shame spiral.
We continue to fuck around and find out. And then we fuck around and find out again, right? And I think that this is not the first time that humanity has faced the consequences that we're facing today, as evidenced by both of the pieces that you guys are discussing.
Yeah, and I thought you were going to talk about Hamlet because I got the schizophrenia video, and
Well, that's true.
Yeah, a large part.
You mean King Lear?
No, I thought
Hamlet.
Hamlet, because the ghost of his dad comes back to him, and he's overcome with these visions of the truth, and he continually denies it, and he says, "That can't happen. My mom, no, that didn't happen." And so the truth is thrown up to him in these like what he would describe as delusions. And it drives him mad. I mean, the truth drives him absolutely
It's so
mad.
interesting. I thought that this is where you were going to go with that video, is that, even if you look at Picasso's work, like his work, he was so much more progressive and I don't know, like he was so much more brilliant as his disease progressed.
Yeah.
Right? And so do we as stable humans really get to define what is mentally healthy or mentally sound, or what is not delusional, what is intact with reality, when some of the greatest thinkers, some of the greatest artists, the greatest inventors and creators have been totally off base.
Yeah.
Right? And for so many years, people told them that they were batshit crazy. And then 100, 200 years removed, we're relating to their work in this way that is profound. Right?
Yeah.
So who the fuck are we?
I think
how
how
many
do
of
we even
those
get to define that?
How many of those are substance induced though?
I have no idea.
with Picasso.
I mean, any artist, any writer,
Any of them.
Edgar Allan Poe is very substance induced. So.
Well, I think this leads us to a greater conversation about artistry and how it really benefits people when someone else is mad versus themselves being mad.
Oh, wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rather deep.
Yeah.
Say that
I
again.
unpack that.
And you don't mean mad angry.
No, mad.
You mean mad
Crazy.
out of this world, delusional.
Yeah, so I think like we have really learned to commodify someone else's
madness.
Because then we don't have to go there ourselves. And so we get to sit in the comfort seat and we get to silence ourselves. But we get to look and almost view them as, it reminds me of like circus animals, right? Like the circus show.
Or even like Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil, like we look at artists and we have throughout art history, and we've looked at the tenure of artistry and we have described them as the mad ones, right? Like even there's several quotes that like art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comforted, right? Like if you're normal, this shouldn't apply to you. So we've really learned how to take.
But you can still be normal and appreciate it.
Yeah, but can you?
But what
can you
is
connect?
normal?
Can you connect? Yeah, can you connect? And even if you can connect, do you sit in a seat of, wow, I can't understand that, but good for them?
I mean, I've never done LSD or shrooms or ecstasy or anything, but I feel like I can kind of connect to the Ralph Steadman painting.
What? You've never done any of those?
No. I'm as straight laced as they come, yo. Never even smoked weed.
Same.
Just kidding.
Totally same.
Just kidding. No, but the other stuff,
Never
no.
have I ever.
I have not done anything past Mary Jane. Yeah.
All right.
With Mary Jane.
I've been-
Tom Petty reference.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Yeah. But I feel like
Can we afford that one, Savage?
Negative.
No.
Okay,
Licensing,
fine.
no, for none of these. No, we're not making
We've already been
neither.
canceled 5
Whiskey
times.
Bros and the Edge of Okay.
No, we almost got shut down for a song that was created in the studio.
in the studio. Yes. Yeah.
Some Bakalakadaka said it was
what?
his.
That's
Say
our
it again.
song? You mean that your
Bakalakadaka.
song?
Was that the song or the person that
That was
played
the person.
That's the person from a lot
India.
of sand is involved in that.
India, there's not a lot of sand in India.
It wasn't an Indian guy.
New
It was-
Mexico.
It was Pakistan.
It
or
was in
something
New
like that.
Mexico.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was literally wrote here on, maybe not those drums, but literally here. We recorded it here.
Chance, will
everything.
you go do a little drums for me?
Oh, God.
I need more alcohol.
Yeah, we've only,
You know
only
how
had
rusty I am?
we've only had
Meg?
one
I'm
podcast.
rusty too.
We have had one podcast where drums were played right in the middle of the podcast. So
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
Being in here makes me want to make music.
Yeah.
Can I hit the triangle? That's about all.
We don't
I
have
can
one
do.
of those. You can tap a cymbal. That's
You
kind of the
did
same
enough
effect.
research
As
to
far as
know
we can
to
go.
bring me a yellow belly,
I
but
know.
you didn't do enough to know to bring a triangle.
Listen to
Would
and
you
watch
like a
your
refill?
podcast. You
Yeah,
didn't ever play a
I'll go get it.
triangle
I got
in
you.
any of
I
your
got
podcasts.
No, we didn't.
Look at this.
or do you want more whiskey?
I am gonna go with the yellow
I am
belly.
so happy with my
Yellow belly.
tequila intake right now. I've never been happier. I'm warm. I am happy. I'm relaxed.
I mean, it's kind of gay that you've came on to the Whiskey Bros and haven't had whiskey yet.
Someone pour
I'll
me
drink
a glass.
some whiskey.
I've had some
No, you're gonna have the best whiskey.
Give
after
it
the
to me right now.
podcast.
No, I want to taste it on air.
Well,
you.
They
Does
said it.
your door say?
I want to taste it on air.
Really
Give
quickly,
me the best whiskey.
Does your door say the Lucifer?
What?
It does.
No,
Yeah,
He might have been in here.
See it?
you've been drinking too much. That's Lacier.
That's not. That's a lie.
Seer.
That's
the
a lie.
Lacier group.
The
Oh, poor Jared.
Poor
It's a real
Jared.
estate
Jared.
conglomerate.
Jared.
Sorry, Jared.
All right, Doc. They have requested that we
The
give
best
them
whiskey.
the handy now.
Okay.
I want the handy
my
right now
God.
on air.
I don't know.
Does
that
this
they're
ever
ready.
happen?
What?
Yeah.
This
Does it
bottle
happen
has
on
never
air?
been consumed on air.
No.
Oh my God, we're the first.
We're
Yeah, I
the
think
first.
you're
So
right.
listeners have to make it through 2 hours and 4 minutes to get to the exclusive content.
Bingo. We ought to just
We're
stop
here.
and charge them for it. Like, this is the bonus content. Pay for it.
And I need
Do
you.
we drink straight out of the bottle?
Negative.
No, not with that.
Not with this.
So,
You
and,
need-
and
I'm
I
gonna
need,
drink this. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
you do
drink
need
this.
to clean your glasses out.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
decent.
Okay, so I would.
shit.
I feel like, okay, well, I can't really say that.
And then you need to realize what you're about to drink.
Okay.
Like, this is the top of the
Okay,
top.
do
Top
it
of
justice.
the line. Okay, so
Yes.
if I am in a business meeting and it's with a lot of really affluent men, and
yeah,
I
and you
say,
pull that out, you're getting all of them.
Yep.
okay,
You can
like,
take any dude home you
I
want
just
if you whip
want
that
to close
out.
a deal. Like I really,
Yes.
I'm poor, so I need to make money.
Well, then you're not going to buy that then.
Oh, okay,
That's the reason why he buys it, not me.
yeah.
Did buy.
Did.
Those
Would you
days,
like
those days
for
are
me to
gone.
pour you some muffin?
Yeah, easy on the
Thank
pours
you,
there,
baby.
Oh,
ladies.
because it's
Jesus
expensive.
Christ.
Sorry.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
We still have
Y'all.
plenty. We have plenty bottles in reserve.
What?
And this is
Yeah.
Doc's.
Yeah, but
Okay,
she-
so tell me
she-
about this. Why is
No, I'm
this
gonna
special?
drink
So it is my favorite. It is my.
it. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, by
that
the
was-
way, it's 1130 proof.
Yeah, that was.
God damn!
That was the first we've had on there, so that was great.
We've never had a woman gag on
I
the
didn't
air.
know you weren't supposed to huff it. I'm sorry.
You spoke about potted meat for 12 minutes
Listen,
on one
all right.
episode, and I never gagged out loud, and you did with the best whiskey
but
ever.
it burned in a good way.
I want to help you out. All right.
Wait till
Talk
it
to
goes
me.
down your throat.
Yeah.
That's probably not the first time you've heard
That's
that.
what
but
he
I mean,
said.
yeah.
All right. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers,
Cheers to everybody.
We're
Thank
so
you. Yeah.
blessed to be here.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers,
Pony
boys.
Boy.
Yes.
When you sip on a neat, high proof whiskey, you want a very, very small amount on the top of your tongue.
Nah, put that shit in your mouth. Do it.
Is this when they do
This is-
that?
A small amount on your
Kentucky
tongue.
Chew.
Don't-
Okay,
please
the
You can do it your
Kentucky
way.
Chew.
I'll-
Show me a
let
Kentucky
me-
Chew.
Let
Let
me
me
show
see
you
it.
the way I do it,
Let me
okay?
see it.
This is 130 proof, so you
Okay.
can scald your taste buds really quick.
Yeah, no, I smelled
Let me
it.
see it. Do you have to make that sound?
You do not.
You don't have to. That's the way I do it. That's the way I get air into my mouth, and that's the way. It's a reverse kiss, yes.
Just drink it.
Cheers. Y'all were gonna let me chug this,
Yeah,
and
we
I
are.
would have vomited.
That
Yeah.
would've hurt.
That's what
That
I
would've
want.
hurt.
Put it in
It's
your.
just-
hey,
so
quit
let's-
talking. And
Okay.
put it in your mouth.
Just a small.
Yeah,
there
just,
you go.
there you go. Look at that.
Oh my!
Let it sizzle on top of your tongue.
I know it stays in my mouth when I do that.
Yeah, it does.
See?
Yeah, that's the persistence.
What's crazy is that I'm already inebriated.
I know. So you're
Like just one sip. I don't know how we're getting home.
Yeah, we got it.
Doc
This
has
is
a
our home.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Doc has a Tesla.
Can I be
Home.
Can I be for real for a minute?
Absolutely.
You haven't been for
Have
real
you-
this whole
have
time.
Been
you
full
not
of
been-
shit this whole
Have
time.
you,
Ah, dang.
like I think you've been
I
standing on
started
business the
over.
whole
I
fucking
just
time.
told you I'm a piece of shit earlier.
You've been standing on business the whole time.
10 toes down. So
All it took was a handy.
I can easily be persuaded with a handy. So this is actually fantastic. And what
Yeah,
I
it
mean
is.
by that is that it is extremely strong. I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you're saying. We're talking about the proof is pretty high. But it doesn't taste like gasoline, which most whiskeys to me taste like unleaded
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
gasoline.
this is very nuanced.
And so I can taste flavor notes in this where normally I would not taste flavor notes.
It tastes like honey.
So this is a very good liquor.
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 My
a
whole
good
mouth.
liquor.
My whole mouth is feeling it.
In Huntsville, this would hit.
So quit
Feeling
calling
it.
it liquor.
Okay, it's not liquor.
It's whiskey, and you
So
call
is
it that.
whiskey not
Whiskey.
liquor?
No.
What's liquor?
I don't know, but it's gay.
Liquor is the umbrella for all spirits.
It's whiskey.
I don't know, but it's
liquor.
So if you go to your businessmen that you're trying to hook and you go, hey, I have this. Now wait.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
what
go
are
to
you
them,
trying to sell?
if you go to them with a bottle of Handy in your hand and go, hey, I have this extremely good liquor, and they know anything about whiskey, you just lost them. Yeah.
Yeah, routinely what I do before a business meeting is like Google generic sports phrases to throw out.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
How
but
about
is that
them
not
Cowboys?
dangerous, though?
Yeah.
Because what if you throw out the generic sports phrase that you Googled, and then they want to go deeper into the conversation? Now you're fucked.
No, you just twist it.
Like my skirts get
Answer a
shorter
question with
and
a
shorter
Yeah, see?
based on those.
Smile and nod your head.
No,
Yeah.
you answer a question with a question.
What I find is that men love to tell
you
me
wanna
about
dig
their little
deep,
hobbies.
I'm going to ask you to dig deeper.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
The men love that when you do that.
Oh,
So
I know.
You just go
I
into it
know.
and you say, I would love to
I'm no
hear-
beginner.
What is a batting average? Could you explain that to me?
Hey, if you were batting,
So
what
you
would
just
your
act
average
dumb?
be?
I don't talk sports at all.
About
like
sports?
I don't have to act.
You make them feel
dumb.
bigger.
I do.
We are dumb.
I don't have
When
to
it comes
act
to
dumb
sports.
about sports. Yeah, I just
just
learned what a
know
batting
about
average
sports.
was about a week ago.
I couldn't tell you what a batting average
don't-
is.
yeah.
Yeah, but you played the flute.
Anything
when you were
over
in school.
.25
Yeah, that's true.
is
That's
above
true.
average. .250 is above average.
It's almost as good as 3.5.
Yeah.
That's what?
Almost.
What are you talking about?
I have no
Batting
idea.
I don't know what's happening.
Average.
I have no
How
idea.
good's your bat?
Y'all don't remember the average thing? 3.5 is 3.5.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was getting
That's
at.
what makes
Wow.
what makes you not a woman.
That's right.
3.5.
average.
I can't
Oh,
believe
the
I sent you
inches.
that woman who was playing music. I totally fucking thought that was you. I sent you a video.
I wish
I'm
it
like,
was. It should
fuck
be
yeah,
me.
Megan.
Chance,
But
it should be me.
I
from
do
a-
have.
she
Let's
had
be
like
honest.
her head down and it was curly haired.
Shouldn't it be me?
Yeah, it should be you.
I
Should
should
it-
be playing more music, but
should it-
instead I have to feed my kids.
I know. That's
Listen,
these. Look how much dust. Look
if
at
I had a ridiculously successful masculine energy in my world, I could just do music, and I could bless the universe with the music that we could make together.
yeah.
We made good music together.
It's never not. It's never not ended though.
I mean,
It's
we can still make music
there was
right
not-
now.
Music's a
Nothing
rubber
actually
band.
Let's make music.
truncated.
Crazy is
Right
that
now.
when I breathe into the glass, it like my
Like I feel like
eyeballs
I'm
are
drunk
watering.
just because I'm
Yeah, like I'd feel.
inhaling it.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick your. Did you get a good like?
Are you sticking your nose
on
in it, or
Put your
your-
nose in
Like
the glass.
stick
and
my
just,
nose in it, like
did
all the
one
way.
time.
and here's the deal: when you're nosing
Oh,
liquor,
it makes my
when you're
eyes.
nosing liquor, open your mouth so it burns less when your mouth is open.
That
I
is
learned
such a
trick.
fabulous trick.
That's so attractive
My
for me to
eyes
be
didn't
doing
hurt,
at the
but my
bar,
mouth felt
Chance.
it.
That's really
Wow.
gonna get them all hooked.
When you
Is-
nose your wine,
Yeah,
nose your
don't,
wine with your mouth
don't do that
closed.
at a bar if you're trying to get a guy. I'm
No,
just saying,
don't start the night that way.
Don't do that.
I'm actually so sad. but
I'm
thank
not
you
trying to
for-
get a guy. I think I'm resolved. Like this solar eclipse told me that I'm supposed to release whatever patterns I started in 2006.
Oh boy,
And I think in 2006, I started chasing men.
that was 20
Why?
years ago.
19 years ago.
Yeah, rounding up.
I started chasing men in 2006 because Baylor motherfuckers told me that I needed to chase because I wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not doing that anymore. So I will do this in a
Oh,
bar.
no.
Look at me. In a
Full
bar, I'm
circle.
going to do this.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
I
not
think
going to
so.
hesitate. And
You wanna
whoever
know-
sticks around, sticks around.
One time,
I'm here
but
for
no,
it. We're going to
because
figure
you
it
don't-
out.
You don't want those guys that stick around when you do that.
So okay, full circle.
No.
no, like I find that if I am, this is the thing. This is what's so crazy, Savage, is that if I am so fucking weird, like I normally am, like for some reason, men are like, "I love you," and I don't understand it. I don't know the psychology
Well, but
behind
they
it.
love you, but then they don't know how to tolerate you forever.
I wasn't gonna
No, I mean
go
that.
there.
I mean
but
that
thank
for
you
me.
for bringing
No,
that one up. Let me drink. Cheers. That's so great. Thank you so much. You're right.
Let me tell you why the guys
I'm
stay around
personalizing
when
that experience. I'm personalizing that.
That's
That's
it.
you.
Who gave them handy?
That's an easy.
Should it be giving me heartburn?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
You
burns
should feel it all the way down.
Because I feel it top
I
of
feel
the
it in my
esophagus.
loins.
yeah.
I can feel it.
I feel it from here to my loins.
Like at the bottom of my stomach, it'll stay there, and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the loins don't lie.
like you know how when you
And I feel
put
it there.
baking soda and vinegar, that's what I
There's
feel.
hair,
call it handy
there's
for
hair
nothing.
growing on your chest as we speak.
Oh my god, I'm trying to get rid of that, Janice. Oh,
That's a bar thing too. If you have hair on your chest.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
a,
is it?
that's
Is
a
it?
turn off, Heath.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Yeah,
you,
if the
mama
guy-
boy
if
alpha.
If the guys stick
What do
around
I
for
need to
that,
do to catch a man?
I have a question before
what
you
type of
two
man you're trying to catch?
go
that's
down
the
this
problem,
rabbit hole. Is it masculine and feminine in the regards of what you're looking for if the man is doing the pursuing? Or is it a balance?
Oh,
I
I'm
want to
sorry,
be
I
pursued.
burped.
Wait, what'd you say?
Who's supposed to do more of the pursuit? The
man.
like Jeff, pursuing.
The man.
You're the finest pursuing that I ever pursued.
We're pursuing the pussy. Anyway,
The man.
Episode name. Write it down.
pursuing the pussy.
The man should always be the
I'm
guy.
asking them. They're in the dating realm right now.
Oh, I want to be pursued.
Okay.
Yes.
Like I do not want to chase.
Yeah.
I do not want to chase.
No
I do
female
not want to,
does.
No, I do not want to start the conversation. I do not want to follow up after a date.
Yeah.
I want to be chased.
Okay.
100%.
I'm locked down. I don't know what happened. Like I just was like, oh, I don't fuck with men. And then one man was like, I like you. And then from there, it's just over. I don't know how
So
to date.
you were
I don't-
pursued.
I was
He told you
pursued.
you were locked down.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
no choice in the matter,
Yeah.
which was what I wanted.
My wife was like good about. Here's a door. I'm opening it. Do you want to come through? And I through that door.
Yeah.
And here's another door I'm opening.
Are you talking
So
about her?
I just can't
I'll
read
create-
social cues. Like I can't read a social cue. Megan all the time will be like, Ponyboy, it's your
But
turn.
who's locked down and who's not? Like, let's be very clear. I don't know that I've perfected the art, but I think that opening doors is good.
Yeah.
But I do not want to do all the work.
But they can't be subtle.
do
They
not-
can't. Women.
Oh, listen.
Speaking to y'all ladies and all
Subtlety.
women listening who are not married, men don't do subtle hints.
They don't do
Yeah.
subtle hints. I will tell you, my mother is a realist, so
Mm-hmm.
she told me from very young. She was like, "Baby girl, like the way to a man's heart
Baby
is
girl.
let me see you do your dance, let me see you
you
twirl."
Oh, boy.
Can we afford that one?
We're shutting it down right now.
Okay, so
FCC's calling.
yeah, wouldn't be the first time on me. I'll tell you the truth. So my mom is such a realist because she was like, man, like there's a lot of people who will tell you the way to a man's heart is through his
Through his
stomach.
penis.
And she would say,
Oh.
it's actually 6 inches lower. And so my mom was just
6
so,
inches? That's a tiny torso.
Average. Hey, it's average.
That's a tiny torso.
calling my mom fucking dumb?
That's a tiny.
Are
Hey.
you
That's my torso.
Hey, not if, hey, no, not if he has a huge dick.
My torso is.
Maybe
way
he's
more
got a
than-
huge
like,
dick.
That's tiny.
Are
I
you
don't know.
calling my mother dumb?
I think
No,
that's what she
I
said.
think she's
No, that's what
inaccurate.
she said. That's what I heard.
Maybe
Your
she's
mom's-
Inaccurate.
just from
Your
a
mom's
different
It sounds
generation.
like
Like-
incredible wisdom.
Is it time?
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. Your torso is less than mine. Maybe it's. I have tiny titties. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. 6 inches. That's fine.
torso.
3.5,
boy.
6.
Oh,
I don't know
boy.
the fucking difference. Go ahead.
Yeah. 3, 6, 9.
It sounds like wisdom.
Damn,
Damn,
she's
she's
fine.
Oh God.
Yep. Now we're officially canceled.
We're
All
pushing
right.
it up.
Thanks, guys.
What was
for-
the question? Was it how to catch a
Exactly.
man?
What
No,
Because
what's
I
the
feel like
question?
I don't know how to answer that.
the question?
I feel like
I think we've had some great chats, and we can always table it for the next round. 'cause
We should.
This has been a really fun
Are we
evening.
getting invited back?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just
Is
what
that
happened.
a second invitation?
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
that's
me
what it
opening the
sounds
door.
Because I think both of you were hesitant.
I've never been
You were
I'm
hesitant.
never
hesitant.
hesitant. What are
Did
you
we
talking about?
convince
hesitant.
you?
How am I hesitant?
We've been asking this mofo for 3 years. And he's teased us. He's like, Megan might come on. I'm like, well, fucking tell her to hurry
3
up.
years? I told you they only wanted you.
No, this is before you were in the.
it.
Were
No.
you in the picture 3 years ago with her?
No.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
okay. So.
figuratively, but not literally.
Right.
We've been fucking for way longer than that.
We never fucked. I love you
That
guys.
onus
but we've
is
never-
on her to
Do
let us
not
know.
post your handy
Oh, it's going
visualizations on me and her fucking.
Yes.
Because it hasn't happened.
It's a sore subject in our small town, okay?
Oh, Alvord thinks I'm fucking everybody. I wish I had the stamina.
Sorry, Alvord.
Sorry.
Listeners in Alvord.
And it's
Yep, all three of you.
Alvoid.
You say boy?
Oh,
It's
that's
Alvord.
deep.
damn.
That's
It's
deep.
Alvord.
Yeah,
I
that's
call it
deep.
Alvoid.
Alvord.
It's
you're
not. You
70
can call
and
it all
older.
you want. It's not Alvoid. There's
It's
no goddamn
Alvord.
I in it, woman.
If you're 70
You know
and
what's-
older, it's Alvoid. If you
What
know
if
how
we
to
all
read,
dump in
it's
that cup?
Alvord.
Alvord.
Yes.
We'll even let Alvord pass.
Alvord.
You know, that's passable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Avoid.
That's
I don't know
redneck.
how
That's
you
redneck
can
for
sit
Alvord.
on
Did
your-
you just sip that?
I did.
That's our trash.
There's been a lot of stuff poured in
Okay,
the glass.
can we cheers one more time
Yeah.
before we all wrap it up?
Yep.
Hey, I love you guys.
Thank cheers. I'm too
Man,
far away.
that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for
Yeah, it was.
coming
Thank you
on.
guys so
you guys
much for
so
having
much.
us back.
Yeah.
Please call
Having us back. Thank you for having
Yeah,
us
having
back.
us
She's
back.
manifesting
Having
that
us
shit.
back.
I hope somebody's driving you home.
It's.
We're going to
gotta-
hang out here until we're sober.
We have to get it figured out.
I brought some Cheez-Its in my bag.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheez-Its.
Best snack ever, by the
We
way.
always got Savage's fridge.
All right.
Yeah.
Savage's fridge.
That's right.
Megan, Ponyboy,
Thank you guys.
The Edge
Yeah.
of OK. Go check them out. We'll
Yep.
post a link on our show notes too, so people just click it and be there.
Awesome.
You guys have been such a
Likewise.
blessing. It was
Thank
so
you.
cool to be
Yeah.
here.
This has been a great episode. Great.
Yeah.
I've had a blast.
Same.
Yeah.
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 Good times.
And we've really, it's like
We
2.5
killed it.
hours. 2.5
It
hours.
felt like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What
what
a
she
breeze.
said.
Longest first date I've ever had.
Aw.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I don't know if that's a good thing to say, bro.
It's not, but that's
2.5
okay.
hours is the
Cheers
longest
me anyway.
Megan
Cheers.
is still
Yeah.
in pursuit of a mama's boy alpha
Boy, Alpha.
who
We'll
can
see
hang
what
with
we can do.
handies.
That's right.
Not me.
Episode name. I don't know. Another.
Oh, we have
a few
a million.
contenders.
Oh, there's so many. Doc
few
has taken
contenders.
so many notes.
Yeah. We could,
Yeah, but the problem
Do you
is
know what's so
we
crazy?
can't read none of them.
Can I end this really
Like he's
quickly?
wrote so many notes, and then afterwards we're like, "What the shit does that even say?"
Ending this episode, ending our podcast is like the Southern goodbye. You know,
No,
the
but-
people that are leaving your house and like
How's your
How's your
Yeah.
mom?
and them?
take a
You're
step
gonna,
over.
y'all are gonna really
Stages.
love this one. Let me bring this closer for dramatic effect.
Okay.
One time, Megan was in pursuit of a boy,
A boy.
and
Oh,
she
God.
brought me around, which was a mistake.
Oh,
Number one.
God.
And this man, for some reason,
Now he's a man.
I don't really know. Well, it's in
Yeah, it's a man.
in
I'm
discussion.
into him.
She said, "Boy."
Let me get to the climax, okay?
Oh, my
Stop
bad.
edging me. Megan brings me around, which is strike one. And then
Yeah.
for some reason, because I can't read social cues, this man says something that in my mind goes, now would be a really great time to sing the Frito Bandito song, which
Oh,
was
because he was in a motorcycle gang.
he was in a motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we could share that.
I
And
attract
so
quality men. Quality.
He sounds like a man, at least.
this man says that
He could fuck some people up, that's for sure.
You got the alpha part.
says that he's a bandito, and I go, oh my gosh, my dad used to sing me. I am a frito bandito. And then I don't quit. I go, I love frito corn chips. I love them. I do.
That is my type. I am problematic.
That's the best
And
place.
then I just continue. And this sweet, beloved, wonderful man.
Precious, beloved
man who probably maybe puts people in funeral bags. I don't know. Goes, that was really great that you did that. And I really dig that. And I was like,
Yeah.
you're my favorite.
Yeah.
So-
My favorite.
He didn't kill you.
Yeah,
Wow,
no,
that
I
was
fucked with a bandito.
My siren song is apparently the Frito Bandito
So
song.
my alpha desire is confused sometimes.
Yeah.
that's
No,
right.
he very gentle parented me.
He was beautiful.
Yeah, he was
Beautiful
like,
man.
it was a great rendition of the Frito Lay song. And I mean, I was sober.
Yeah,
Totally sober.
An hour, 2 hours and 30 minutes in, we get the Frito Bandito. I can't even say it.
Got it.
All right, that's a perfect place to end an episode because that's never ever going to happen.
Well, I think the perfect
Again,
place was
nobody
about
ever is
12
ever gonna
minutes ago, but yes.
No, nobody ever is ever going to sign off with the Frito Bandito
No,
except for
ever again.
Oh,
And this is why we don't give out handies on air, right here.
holy shit,
I think you
ladies!
should do it more often.
Love y'all.
We love you, girls.
Should I be sweating? Like,
Yes.
is that
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
part of
That's
it?
normal.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
All
Hey,
right,
thank you guys so much.
thank y'all.
You bet. Thank you guys.
Edge of OK, check them out.
Yeah.
Good night.
Adios.
Oh my
Okay, we need to totally find that Frito Bandito.
So we need that.
You've been listening to the Whiskey Bros Around the Table.